last session, you all began to plan your next steps of what you're going to exactly do with the Yansi Ben situation. When another earthquake occurred and caused rocks to separate you guys from Shatsu. When that occurred, you each began to burn a little as tattoos formed on your body. Each were a different symbol representing a different thing. And eventually you couldn't stay, you had to run away and travel further into the tunnels, where eventually you came across a large vault-like wheel, which upon discovery is the Ular Do Kith base, and had a conversation with an AI known as Skull. Skull told the party that it was disconnected from the system, and many of the DCR object class have escaped, and that he needed help to reconnect it into the system to try and shut down all these escaped things from leaving. You were able to travel into the base and begin to trick the DCR 065, who had full control of the facility, in different ways, whether it be false information like Azir's weakness or the Dragonborn's weakness is a plate of spaghetti and a cheesecake, or simple things to distract it. You were able to get a piece of the Void Stone as well. The party then engaged DCR 067 in an epic fight and were able to successfully defeat it as it adapted to everything you've ever encountered. With that, you also discovered the Circle of Ulfheim that allowed travel through anywhere that you guys want, as well as DCR 071, the apparent creator of Dragonborns, but had little time to talk before the Plague Doctor arrived and chased you guys away, where you teleported into 065's room and were able to defeat it, in which you guys reconnected Skull into the system. However, 3 of the DCRs have escaped from the facility and now are roaming the world. You all received the files in the Discord, and from here, what do you all want to exactly do?
So, as Malice is hearing all this, he'll go, so for the orb, we just need to essentially supercharge the Void Stone, right? And then use that to kill it? Or destroy it?
That is correct. The final blow has to be from that before it's destroyed. It will prevent it from reforming somewhere else. You will drain its power into the stone, where henceforth we can take it back into the containment cell, as Saul says that to you guys.
And what about the weapon? Wouldn't that just be causing the new damage because it absorbed the orb's power?
The weapon, we will seal it away in containment as well. Keep the two separate. There is a way we can supercharge this, but it will require the essence of 4 elementals: fire, earth, air, water.
And by essence, does that involve destroying the elemental or just...
You would have to kill it and collect its essence that it leaves behind. Which
I kind of turn to the group and say, well, I don't like suggesting it, but there is that earth elemental near the cave. That could easily be one.
I could, in theory, summon all 4 of them with some of the items we have around here. But they will only be summoned at the same time.
After that fight with that thing, I know I wouldn't be able to be much help. That thing took out a lot out of me.
think a lot of us are all exhausted and tired from that fight. I think we deal with these elementals. I don't think we're really going to get out of here.
Everyone, go ahead and give me a dex save.
Okay.
Shit. No one's within 10 feet of me, so that's a shame.
As another earthquake forms, this time, all your guys' marks begin to glow. All your spell slots are regained.
Okay, since that just happened, this would be a good chance to ask.
And then there's a flash of light that appears. At this point, Jesse, you may explain your character.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
No, not exactly like that. Yeah, I kind of wasn't really expecting to show up this early. So I appear in a flash of light, that's what you say?
Yep, a flash of light. You have no idea where you're at all.
Okay. I guess I'll explain my appearance first. So, a 6'3" Azemarian with a very pale skin and looking to weigh about 180 pounds, white hair, blue eyes, stumbles out from this mysterious light, and as he regains his composure, he looks upon all of you and says, "Where am I?"
At this point,
So
Azir would
question-
immediately point his spear in there and is like, "Is this another one of those DCR things that escaped?"
Scanning. Suddenly you see these red signs begin scanning you, Jace.
I'll start to emanate a light in 20 feet reactively.
As a flash of bright light shines. Processing. Interesting. No, it is not.
So, question: is it just spell slots are restored, or like all your abilities?
Every ability.
Sweet.
I should have made that more clear. So everything is pretty much restored, except for your health.
Right. Awesome.
Okay. Who exactly are you?
My name. My name. My name. It, I think it's McGrew. No, that's my last name. It starts with a J. I remember that.
Can I do like a insight check on him to see if he's bullshitting or not about like this memory loss?
Mm-hmm.
I will do one as well.
If you're lying, I will send me a roll in PM. If not, just say you're not.
No, I'm not lying. I can't
Yeah.
remember my name. I'm trying to remember my name.
He's trying to remember his name. He's being honest. He's trying to remember his name.
You can just call me Jay for now. I can't remember my name.
Is there anything at all that you do remember at all? Like where you came from? Any of your friends? Or what the hell should I really be saying is, what are you doing here?
I remember a boy with red hair, a giant bug, and a fight. And then I remember coming here, which is not something I know of. Where am I?
You're in a prison right now.
Not just any prison. You're in a prison for the most dangerous creatures in existence.
Welcome to the family.
Hold on. Billy,
Hmm?
can I? What would be a check for a flashback?
Uh,
You should know why I'm asking for a flashback.
yeah, no. You do remember that part.
Oh, I
I'll say
do
that.
remember that part.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll grab my head and struggle as I make a couple of grunting noises as I view the flashback that you know of.
Hmm.
Ah, great. Another prison.
Did you just say you created a prison?
I said no, no. I said, oh great, another prison.
What was the last prison you were in? Are you finding yourself in prisons very often?
I remember breaking into a prison, and then I
Before you-
remember going friend shopping.
Friend shopping?
Yeah, friend
Buy
shopping.
friends?
No, it's when you go around the cells and you release prisoners that you think could be your friend.
That doesn't make any sense. Sounds like this guy's gonna get us killed just walking around and be like, oh, that guy's pretty, let's release him.
One friend I made blew up the gates to the prison.
Yeah, exactly. This guy's gonna like release all these horrible creatures in here and get us killed.
May we make a suggestion, Mr. J? Can you not do that here? Especially with these prisoners? They're a
Well, this
little
time
temperamental.
I didn't really intend to end up in this prison this time. So, yeah, I guess I can agree to that.
Do you need to know what the prison's name was?
No, I'm not that
Oh.
far along in catching up.
Got it. Got it.
Jace isn't smart enough to ask that question yet.
Go for it.
Skull, do you have any information on prisons that have red-haired boys and giant bugs in them?
No.
Cool.
I only know everything in this prison.
Would I know exactly what kind of bug he's talking about with the information that I know?
With the information you know, you exactly know what it is. Well, from that description alone, you can guess what it was.
Seems like his bug friend then is a Corshide.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, a Corshide, that's what he is.
A what?
Insect people.
Yeah, he
Think
didn't
that,
like talking. Well, at least saying his name.
Did he
happen
come
to
with
track
you?
him at all?
No, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Or
Oh,
wait, then again, it's hard to explain with him. He disappears, and then I think he shows back up.
Do you find yourself popping around different places in a flash of light very often?
Not that I can remember.
Cool. Well, we're about to go die, so if you want to help, come on.
What's in it for me?
Nothing
you
at
got
all.
nowhere else to go, do you? I mean, maybe
That is a
Connell got
valid
something to
argument.
jog your memory.
It's pretty
Maybe
simple. You
Connell
can
got
go
something
and
to jog your memories.
Sure, why not?
Remember how I said this was a prison for the most dangerous creatures in existence? Well, some of them are out, so you can either stay here and hope they don't come find you and eat you apart, or you can help us and get out of here.
our windy friend here, as I point to Mallows, was making friends with a plague doctor that apparently can murder us just by touching us and turning us into undead. So please, you're more than welcome to go and deal with him, or the one that was trying to fuck with our minds and turned me into a chicken. You are more than welcome, my friend, to go and deal with these things. But personally, I want to get the fuck out of here. I am tired of dealing with these creatures. I am tired of dealing with gods today. I just want to get the fuck out of here. So you're more than welcome to enjoy it. I'm Azir, by the way. Pleasure to meet you as I shake his hand and just walk on through.
What did you say your name was? Sorry,
Azir.
Azir? Okay, I'm gonna look at Malos after Azir introduces him, and I'm gonna say, "Do you like friend shopping too?"
It's been a long day. Speaking of
Well-
days, I'm going to turn back to Skull and ask, as I show the tattoo, do you have any idea what these are? They appeared on our hands or bodies shortly before we came here.
I have no idea.
Are you hearing that voice too? Seems to be coming out of the walls.
Yeah, no, that's our AI friend. Don't worry about him. He's super helpful. Just like everything in this entire facility has been great.
Yes,
Oh.
keep on using sarcasm. That's going to help us. As I turn back to Skull and ask again, do you know what's causing these earthquakes by any chance? They've been happening for a while.
Last time a wall spoke to me, we released an air elemental.
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but this isn't an elemental. Imagine if you reduced a person to just its thoughts and then put it in the wall, and it could still exist. That's basically what that guy over there is.
Or soul.
Not exactly. It's kind of artificially made.
Huh. Don't know if you're aware, but I've
Okay.
been slightly out of it recently.
I was aware, but you did sing me a really good song over there, and it helped me just a little bit, so thanks.
You are welcome. I'm just thinking of fatherhood and how best to protect my young.
Are you like super old or something?
Mentally.
Interesting. They say that you're only as old as you feel. Well, and apparently you feel ancient. I'll hop up on his lordship and start looking for a way out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be looking for a way out already.
There is a door down here and a door up here.
Do they say containment of any creepy things?
Just the containment for this one.
Wait. Question: am I supposed to be seeing something on the map? Oh wait, here we go.
Yeah, here.
It was
There you go.
there we go. For some reason, it was just showing me a black screen. Okay, there we go.
So what do you guys want to do? We still have the cult to deal with, but with these containments released, we have them to deal with as well.
Well, the plague doctor and the warrior, the two have already left this facility, and I do not detect them within a mile of here. As for the orb, it's still a mile out to the temple, like I pointed out.
And you said Yonsi Ben and his cahoots are over at that temple, right?
That is a temple dedicated to him.
So if we're going to destroy the orb, we need to summon those elementals, but we can only do that here, apparently.
I'm sorry. I hear orb and doctor and all these words. Could someone catch me up on what's going on?
Basically, we're about to die. You can come help us.
We
That's
unleashed,
about it.
firstly, an ancient wind deity, but before that, we actually are from the future. We're time travelers, by the way, which was the thanks to one of our friends, but don't worry, he's dead right now. And after that, I think after unleashing, let's see, 3 more horrifying creatures to this world, we might have a ancient prophecy that is going to kill everything right now, unless you're part of the true unity. So this world, my friend, is truly fucked.
I'm from the present. I'm not from the future. These guys are kind of crazy.
I see.
Same here.
Well, I can't quite comment on the whole time traveling myself, seeing as I don't even know where I came from, but... Okay, about to die, help situation. Got it.
So,
Where can we find some more void crystals, Skull? There weren't any in the previous containment chamber.
that's difficult to say. The void stones themselves are found deep within the world. You might find pieces scattered about all around here, but I cannot say for certain.
So you're not able to do any specialized scan to locate any remnants of them? They don't have special signatures?
I could try.
Go for it, buddy.
Takes a moment. That's unusual. I did find a very large source of it, but it is in a containment cell.
Is that containment cell already occupied?
It is.
Wonderful. Just out of curiosity, what sort of abomination's in there?
071.
And what's so special about 071? Just give me like the drunk man version of it, not the whole thing.
He knows everything. Well, it knows everything.
Well, then
Like
how'd it get itself
my-
captured?
It chose to let itself get contained.
Fucking weirdos.
071. Isn't that snake thing we seen earlier?
That was.
Yeah, he said he can leave anytime, so it sounds like, Skull, if we're correct, we either break out 071 and steal the Void Stones from his containment, we either summon elementals and sacrifice them, or we have no way of defeating the stupid orb.
You can destroy it, but it simply will just reform somewhere else.
And are you able to tell how long that would take?
7 days.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, if we destroy it, we won't know where it's going to be at. So that's going to be the problem if we try to destroy it without attaining it.
All right, well, let's sacrifice a bunch of elementals. Not like they matter anyway.
I don't really like this, but there's no really other option.
All right. If you all make it to where that one battle was, which is the 0671,
Oh, God.
I could summon them there.
Right, and by chance, is there any way we could contain that creepy wispy creature? I really don't want to fight it again.
That thing was defeated, but it will reform. To defeat that, I know we need to use the Phoenix Stone. At least that's what my archive says.
That was the thing that was mentioned when we was traveling. Like,
That was the thing that the blood trolls were trying to get.
So I don't know where that is. Doesn't sound like it's around here. That's not really an option. But how long until creepy wispy guy reforms?
7 days.
Sweet, let's go there. We can do this.
All right. So, you guys are heading out to there.
Yep.
Okay. So, this
I'll
south
have-
door will open.
Okay.
And you
I'll have
guys
these-
and you guys will travel that way. So let me move the map because they're pretty much gonna. So everyone's over here. And whenever you want, you can maybe position yourselves wherever you want. The elementals will form in this square region.
As we're walking down there, I was going to say, if we're going to have to re-release that thing to get this shard, maybe we could try convincing it to help us fight these elementals. Just the idea. Make it easier.
Wait, why are we releasing the Creator Dragonborn? I thought we were skipping that.
Remember, that's where the black shard is at.
Well, yeah,
It
but the
is-
whole point of sacrificing these elementals is so we don't have to do that.
No, we still have to. The elemental shards will be contained within the void shard.
Whatever. Malos, you seem to just radiate this really helpful presence. I think I want to be near you.
Okay,
All right.
Bars hiding behind these crates.
got it.
I'll take it.
Azir has just got his arms crossed, like in the corner, like just lackadaisical.
I'll turn back to Okai Lothar. I'm like, hey, Okai, you all right over there?
I'm fine. Don't worry
Okay.
about me.
You gonna be up for this tangle here?
Yeah,
Can I insight check
fine.
in?
go for it.
You almost had a heart attack, bro. Oh, well, yep. Cool. Glad you're on our side.
He seems fine, but you do recall that. So,
Right. I'll move up here, and I think I'm ready.
all right. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me bring out the elementals.
I got an idea. We could try to get the elementals to fight each other. As I said, some elementals really don't like each other.
All right. You want to talk about this, or do you want to? Because this is all
Yeah,
about.
That's something that Malice would have suggested.
That sounds like a lot of work. Wouldn't it just be simpler to slaughter them all?
I was going to say, well, it depends. Do we want to negotiate this, or do we want to have the elemental version of the Royal Rumble?
I'm down for whatever gets us out of here faster.
I think I might have an idea. I could just turn into an elemental and try to reason with them.
Well, I'm part elemental, so they might listen to me.
Wait, say what now? You can turn into an elemental?
Well, sort of, yeah.
What do you mean, sort of?
I mean, pretty much just. It's easier just to show you. I'm going to use my mastery of fire to take on a form of fire.
Okay. You watch as suddenly he begins bursting into flames. And he takes on this form of almost elemental.
All right, apparently that's a thing. So what are you guys doing here? The longer we sit here, the worse it's going to get for us.
I was just suggesting it might make it easier for us if we hide and they summon to attack each other. Will, I'm trying to remember. It was earth and wind that hate each other and fire and water that hate each other, right?
Yes.
So what we could do is get them to fight each other by provoking a fight with them. If they summoned at once, they'll be confused, and seeing each other, they'll likely just go at each other's throats. So if we hide well, they might not notice us and just start killing each other.
Well, if that's the case, then you all should pretty much get very close to me, because I have a spell that can actually help us conceal ourselves a little bit better. Though we won't be able to be in a complete... Actually, let's see, how far is this? Let me just have a
Well,
look. Best relations.
I don't think it matters how well your spell camouflages if we're standing out in the open.
I point up here and say we could hide behind over here as I point to the north. And then they'll be summoned, and if we're lucky, they'll just start attacking each other, considering certain elementals instinctively want to slaughter the other elemental.
You should be fine as long as you keep within a 30-foot radius besides me.
But here's another question. We're going to eventually have to fight this orb thing, right? And it's a real nasty piece of work. Do we really want to expend such valuable energy here?
That's why I'm saying we could get them to fight each other, make it easier for us to pick off whoever lives.
Fine. Come on, your lordship. I'll go hide over here.
All right, so everyone follow me.
I can't make any promises. If there's a big fiery creature out there, his lordship might get real hungry and want to eat him.
Let's see. Is there anything I can do to try to provoke a fight?
I mean, I don't mind provoking a fight.
I have an idea.
I could provoke a fight.
You
I have
sure?
an idea. Once they come out, I'll use a spell to try to provoke a fight if they don't instantly start trying to kill each other.
I think I might have a better idea.
And that is,
I mean, I could just provoke the fight and then go invisible.
Hey, man, whatever you want to do.
Okay, so how do you guys set them up? Everyone's hiding except for Jay, who's
Well, the only
you
people
guys
that won't be able to reach
closer.
me is Okai Lufar and his Scarecrow. Everyone else can reach my
I'll-
Pass Trace.
I'll say everyone's together for that.
I will ask for someone that speaks Primordial's assistance.
I speak primordial.
Okay.
I can speak all the elementals. So
I'll
I
pull
can
out. I'll pull out a quill and ink and paper, and I'll like sort of get them to just show me how to spell elemental fight arena primordial.
The rules of Elemental
And then-
Fight Pit.
And then once they've written that, I will cast with a minor illusion here, just in the air, just sort of like a neon sign floating around.
I
in
will
Primordial.
tell them to write that in each of these languages because I know all the 4 main elements.
Sure, okay. So it's just they all spin irrespectively as well. So one goes. They're all at different angles. Just spin around in the middle there.
You are literally turning this into a pay-per-view event
This
right
is
now with these
a
elementals.
pay-per-view.
And then I will just hide around the corner and peek.
Okay. Everyone is hiding except for Jace. Okay. And as you see these neon signs just floating around, each one with a different symbol language, suddenly a spark of 4 lights hit the ground. And you can suddenly see these creatures begin to form all around different corners, and they all sort of just look confused. Look up at the sign, and then look at Jace.
And then I
By the way,
will.
I'm gonna move
I
my
will-
token just so I can see, but I'm not actually breaking hiding.
I will repeat this 4 times in all 4 languages that they could understand. I will say, I think you guys are supposed to fight each other. I'm not 100% sure though. You should do that
Make a
now.
Persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay.
God.
Oh wait, I could just use my sheet for this. I'm not used to this.
And at that moment, we knew we fucked up.
All I imagine now is like Bar's
Precision.
like in a referee outfit right now, like now about to ring the bell.
And
Okay.
I need to do that a second time, don't I?
No, it's already on.
No, it's both wrong.
Uh,
You just
You
did.
said with disadvantage.
Yeah, 13. It gives both rolls.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Okay. Suddenly the creatures look at each other, and they just charge at each other.
Alright, at this point in time, I'm gonna use Step of a Dozen Paces to teleport back to the other guys.
I'm just hearing
And
it.
then I'll
all-
get-
And you can see this massive battle between fire, water, air, and earth just
And-
colliding.
As that's happening, I'll have Malos come up beside me, and I'll say, I'll ask him to teach me certain phrases in elemental. So if the fire elemental, if the fire elemental has like a good hit, I will cast minor illusion again, which for some reason is called illusion, but I can create a sound with it, and I will commentate on the fight as it goes through.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god.
My
Did you just set up a podcast?
We set up a literal WWE Fatal 4-Way going on.
Tombstone! Tombstone!
There is a massive battle that just lasts for around 5 minutes as Bar is communicating out these different wrestling things.
Imagine Zay's like in the air and he's giving like the fucking bird's eye view camera shit right now.
I think I can do a lion's roar. So yeah, if there's a particularly juicy hit, there'll be a crowd like screaming.
You can see that the Earth Elemental grabs the fire and water and just slams it together. You can watch as when that elemental just blows them around, and the fight lasts for, again, 5 minutes before. The air one is the first one to drop.
No! I was cheering for him.
And the fire one also drops.
I was rooting for the earth. Earth and water.
Good job. I
Supposed
put
to be
money on
good.
water.
The water one drops.
Fuck.
Huh! Where's that money?
And the earth elemental cheers on.
Yeah, and
Wait,
there's
is there? So that little hole in the middle, like, how deep is that pit?
Not that deep.
Not that
It's
deep.
more. It's like a about 10-foot drop. There isn't a
Right.
platform that I put in there though.
I want to tell everyone now's our chance.
Okay.
As I will pull out the spear and charge towards them.
I'll charge at him and like melee and time strike him.
Well, do we need to
guess
roll
it's
initiative, or can we just make attacks?
This is more so. It was so focused on this fight, it forgot about you guys. So this is a
Surprise round.
surprise round.
Imagine like he's too distracted. You're like lifting his arm as he's the conqueror of
Yeah.
all.
He's
26, 25, and 11.
I will
this is all with advantage. So
mind
Oh,
thrust
so
it.
26, 25, and 24.
24 to 15.
It needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
15 is a miss. It fails its save.
Okay, so it,
There is a attack roll option that I put in. Yeah, there you go.
yeah, I saw.
I take it a 29 and a 23 hit.
Yeah, you guys deal enough damage from its fight that it had that it just falls. Well, there goes that encounter.
Bar comes around the corner with a foam finger on that he would have cast from Prestidigitation that said Earth number 1 on it.
Hey, weren't you rooting for water?
I was rooting for water, and now it's dead.
Oh, great. So
You can see a bit of a boastful smile on Malice's face. Aren't you guys glad you have someone like me to know these knowledge?
Yeah, no, it's absolutely great, Malice. We just watched 4 technically innocent bystanders just fight for the death for our own amusement. Yes, no, this was a great idea.
We needed their shards. I don't like it either, but it would make it easier for us.
I honestly would have
as
preferred
I
to just
will
fight them
begin
on
to
our
look For
own.
their shards.
He just
But
kind
you-
of puts his arms up in the air and he's like, sure, yeah.
But you do see it in their corpses, just little shards, which you'll be able to
Mal-
collect.
Grab them. Yeah, I'll grab them.
Well, if you
So-
are so desperate to fight, why don't you ask for another round? I'll be sure to cheer you on.
I wasn't looking for a fight. I suggested this to make it easy for us.
I was speaking to his savior, Lord Commander's peasant slave.
Huh. Very funny. I'm not a peasant slave, I'm a royal advisor.
Royal
No, I was
advisor.
just saying it's more civilized to fight them ourselves rather than watching them slaughter themselves for our own amusement.
Well,
So I'm gonna just scooch over to the guy closest to me and whisper over. Is there something I should know about this lord and servant thing?
You hear that, Malice?
Just play along. Between you and me, I think they might be a little bit insane. As I look towards the towards his lordship and
Do I hear them saying this?
Yeah.
Califar.
Well, I was going to be
Make a
saying that.
perception. What's
Okay.
your
18!
You do hear this.
Really? We got people claiming to be from the future, and you're saying we're insane? Come on, son.
Oh
If
no!
it
no,
helps, on the first introduction, I
think that-
cooked Kenku's right in front of his eyes.
I mean, it's
believe
really.
my
we're
life.
all just quite a bit insane.
Nah,
So-
we're not that insane. As you hear that in your head, Calithar.
Right. We better get going.
As
since
the
I'm holding
creature.
these shards, do I know exactly what the shards do as I'm holding them?
1 second. As the Lord of
Alright.
Eyes is staring at you, as well.
At
No.
me?
Right.
No.
I'll stroke the side of his head, kind of close his eyes for a second, like, right, we gotta get going, let's go.
Oh, that's nice. All right. So the shards. Right now, make Arcana
All
or
right.
Nature, one of the two.
Would I get advantage?
I'll say yes.
Is it everyone or just him?
Just him.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm doing nature.
Oh.
Fuck!
Okay. So
I would like to do an Arcana check to have a look at these things.
sure.
Could I take a look?
Can I just identify them? Save us this
24.
embarrassing ordeal.
24.
It'll take you 10 minutes to do that, though.
So with that 20, 24, and the 22,
Oh wait, it does. Yeah.
8. Sorry. You with the 24, you're able to understand that if you were to place these gems in a weapon, it will have abilities granted to it, so it might deal more damage based on the element.
And of course, we've got one of like the 4 elements. We've got earth,
Yeah.
water, fire. Yeah.
The only thing that you're missing would be cold.
Would I know what primordial would be able to drop a cold shard?
Make a history.
Would I actually know with what I have on my person?
Oh, come on. Would I
Uh,
actually just know that?
Because this is dealing with elementals.
you have advantage on that one because
Yes!
of your history. Well, not you. Actually, yeah, you too, Miles and Calathar. Azir, yes, you too. Given your backstory, actually.
I should
So-
have like negative 100 on this.
Yeah,
because
no, you don't. You don't have. You don't even know. So you guys understand that there once was a plane of frost, but it got destroyed a long time ago for mysterious reasons. So the frost elementals are gone. So the only way for you guys to be able to do this in a way is if, well, I'll let you guys figure this out. I'll let you guys come up with your own thing.
All right, so we got the 4 of them. We can go get the void shard, right? What are we waiting on?
We're waiting
I
on
have an
cold.
idea. What if we try to fuse the air and water elemental shards? That could possibly make an ice shard.
But then
But
wouldn't we be
then-
out of luck with the air and water one?
Well, considering from what I understand, the elemental planet frost died out, there's not really many other options I can think of.
Either that or somehow we combine like our elements into a cold like effect. Like we could use some spells into like infusing one of these crystals with it.
I mean, I have mastery over fire and air.
I have a good bit of knowledge on air, so I could probably help with that.
He just pulls out shark steel. I have water right here.
Skull, is that actually how these things work?
It's possible, but the likelihood of success is very low.
That's what I thought.
There is a way to get frost, but that may require more usage on your guys' part.
What do you mean exactly?
Do you have any spells that could perhaps enhance your ability to use weaponry that can transform into it to be cold?
He just
I do.
transforms shark steel like immediately with its cold element.
I showed the spear that was given to me. As you can see, some wind and other elements start to form around it. I can turn my weapon into magical, if that would help at all.
I can actually control almost all the elements momentarily in my weapon. How does that help us, Skull?
There is another way I can do this, but that would require more shard parts, sadly.
And the only
We just
shards that
remove
we
the core
know are
shard.
nearby is with that snake thing.
If I can get more shards, I might be able to activate one of the Void Stone's abilities to transform it into sort of a cold magic.
Excuse me, Mr. Shard, but can't we just summon more elementals and get more shards?
In theory, that would work, but the one thing we're missing is the frost elementals, but they
Ooh.
died out a long time
That's
ago.
That's what I mean, is couldn't we summon another air and water elemental and take their shards after defeating them to
That
fuse into an ice
wouldn't-
elemental shard?
It would not work that way, sadly.
Well, there goes my idea.
It was a pretty good idea, but so
And the only shard that we know that's nearby is with 071.
correct. I mean, you guys could go out into the caves and try to find things, but the more time you give 001, the worse things will become.
Honestly, I think we might be better off just shattering it, giving it 7 days to reform, and trying to use those 7 days to gather voidstone shards to
But
build a
the problem
containment.
is they'll go to a different area. So if we do that, we won't know where it'll go.
Yeah, but aren't you people like planeswalkers or something? You can just walk across the world. We got a teleportation circle that can take us anywhere in the bloody universe.
It's not the fact of that, it's the fact we won't know where it's at.
Well, that's not that hard to find out. Once we know what it is, can't we just spy on it? Don't you know any people with magic?
What's this about walking planes? What?
Give me an intelligence saving throw,
Me?
Jay. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's a save, then you get +2 since you're right next to me.
Okay, so I guess +2 to whatever this roll is.
So it's 21.
Anyway, if we can get this facility up and running, the teleportation circle here will let us go anywhere at any time. So we find it again, take the containment device that we build in those 7 days and slap it on there. Because the way it sounds like what Skull's talking about, if we defeat the orb now, it'll reset all the things it's already gathered for itself.
And in theory, that can work. The good news is that if you shatter it now and it reforms in 7 days, that will be when it's at its weakest. It's once you let it grow that it becomes a problem. So the longer it's alive, the worse things will become. Quote
Exactly.
unquote.
Still not up for this idea because once we shatter it, it could go whatever. And from what I'm gathering, wouldn't it be possible for it to even go to different realms?
That has not been found out yet.
Again, this facility has a teleportation circle that connects anywhere. The key of Alfheim will let you travel any place in the cosmos if you want to. We can find it.
I'll grab my head and start shaking it vigorously as I remember. And I'll simply say, wait, now I remember traveling through planes. Which planes did I go to?
Here.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. That's what I was wondering.
Besides, this is an Ular Dill Kids facility. They've probably got all sorts of devices here. We could scan the world and try to pinpoint it.
I'll let the others decide, but I still think that's a bad idea. I think it's better we get the shard now and destroy it so we can contain it instead of destroying it now. And
Yeah, but the thing is, that's going to take us a really long time, and it's going to get even stronger by the time we face it.
It's already had 3 days out of its containment. And in those 3 days, it has manifested pretty fastly.
If it's anything like that wispy guy, I don't want to give it any more power.
I'm personally
Well, you
taking
guys-
my vote out of this. I am tired of releasing entities into this world. So you guys do what you must, but I am keeping my vote out of this.
Not to break up the flow of the group, but does anyone know of a plane called Eberron or Veilstein?
does that name ring a bell to me?
I imagine
Well,
I would.
Do they ring a bell to
actually,
any of us?
None of you would know this.
Really?
Yeah.
Skull, do you know of a plane called Eberron or Veilstein?
Searching for Eberron. That's interesting. In my databases of the planes and of what I know, the Ulardo Kif seem to know everything, but Eberron does not appear to be such a place.
Another dead end. Okay. Back to the orb thingy and the shards and
I'll
headaches.
turn to Ularv and say, which choice you think would be best? Do you think we should destroy it now and then try to find the shard within 7 days? Or should we release 071 and grab the shard so we can destroy it now?
For the record, 071 said he could leave any time, so we're not really releasing him.
It's up to you guys.
Remember, he chose to be contained, or it chose to be contained. We're
So
not
that
doing
would
anything with
make
it.
it more convenient to grab the shard now to transform it instead of trying to find a shard.
Skull, how long would it take us to walk over there and walk all the way back to wherever orb guy's hanging out?
Searching. Currently, there are 2 entrances that I detect. Through a cemetery, and then the direct way. Each way would take 2 hours. Alternative option, though, I would recommend perhaps not doing this. You could also use the portal to perhaps go to where the sphere is.
I mean, that's straight and to the point, but also probably very dangerous.
Is it a nice spirit?
It's a sphere. No, the orb, the thing we're talking about.
Oh, okay. I heard spirit.
The orb is very deceiving. Search in archives. File found. It speaks in both truths and lies. Though we do not know more about this thing, it will, in its way of speaking to you, will tell you only half truths, and then the rest will be lies.
Okay. This makes me think of the little person I once knew. I don't remember his name.
You may make intelligence saving throw.
1 second. I just got a call. I gotta answer.
Okay.
Alright, since me and Carlothar are split on this, we need a third person to decide. Since I still think your idea is not the best in this situation.
It's up to you guys.
I said if Zera's just gone over to like flow over the corner, he does not want to be involved in this at all.
So this orb sounds like the speaker of half truths. It doesn't sound. That's not very good.
Do I make the save?
I'll try to.
It seems rather convenient that such a creature would be contained here in the Olardo Kith facility. The legends say of a tree thing, right? That speaks in half truths.
That's interesting.
Do the legends say whether this creature likes to offer deals?
Uh, mm, it doesn't offer deals. It offers truth. It tells you information that you might not know, but it tells it in a way that you're not exactly sure if it's lying or telling you the truth.
I'll ask Bar, which choice do you think would be best? Do you think we should try to get the shard now and try to contain it now, or destroy the shard, or destroy the orb, and then try to find shard within the 7 days?
As you walk up to Bar, he'll jump, as he has not really been listening. He's just sort of been playing with small dragon. I haven't been here too long. I don't know the consequences. You're on your own.
Skull, if we use the key of Alfheim, couldn't we just go to a place that's rife with void stones?
That would be very dangerous. I think that one out of all of them is the one I would recommend the least.
Alright, well then how do the Olardokith usually mine these things?
Access denied.
Sweet.
Only can have access by High Lord.
Alright, so that's a no-go. We'll have to find the Ulardokith to figure out how they mine them. But it could be quicker if we just use the
Either way,
portal.
we need to deal with the cult now, so if you're not going to yield and no one else seems to care about this situation, then we'll go your way. But if this turns out bad, don't say I didn't warn us.
It's not that I don't care,
Well,
Elemental. It's just that repercussions happen either or for what we do. We're fucked either way.
Personally, I vote for talking to the all-knowing being, but I just figured I didn't have much say in the matter, seeing as I'm not really acquainted with the group yet.
Yeah, that all-knowing being's the one who made the Mad God, so we're not exactly fans of him, or it.
Well, it did say it was out of defense. I mean, didn't seem like it was lying.
Sounds like a convenient cover-up. Easy what you can justify by saying it was in defense. But whatever. I'm just saying your way, we have to do a lot of experimenting. We don't know if it's even going to work, and a whole lot of time's going to pass, which means we won't know where the orb's going by the time we finish this experiment, or how much stronger it's going to get.
All right, go do your way. I still think it's a bad idea, but if they're so persistent on it,
It seems the least risky is what I'm saying.
so we'll go to the temple and destroy the orb now. We have 4 of the 5 shards. Once we get the 5th shard, we can make a weapon that contains this and use it against it. So we either can teleport straight to it, which seems like the worst option, go through the cemetery, or try to find its main entrance.
I'm gonna start crying, and I'm going to look to Azir and jump and hug him, and I'm going to start
Oh, shit.
screaming, "My son! You're alive!"
They're just look. What are you doing?
You're zero. You're obviously zero. You look exactly like him, although you've grown quite a bit and you're a little older now.
I'm nothing like him. Get your fucking hands off me.
Yep, this is my son. Just like old. I'll let him go and say, wait, I have a son. Who's the mother?
Can I? Does
I
he seem
am
like
not your
he's being
son.
influenced by something? Can? Cause he
Make an
said, like,
investigation.
oh boy.
Do I have to roll anything for that at all?
If you want to,
Uh,
if you want to make an investigation, go for it.
investigation. I want to see what the yeah, like what the fuck he's really going on about.
You're my son, Zero. It's
Okay, so with those rolls, you have no idea, at least physically. You don't know what's going on. It's possibly due to the amnesia.
Why do you know that name?
That's well. Aside from him being my son, which makes me question who the mother is and why I can't remember her. Oh wait, no. I do remember. I adopted him. So he's an adoptive son, which makes you my adoptive son. Although you've turned out much better than when you were a kid.
My mother and father are Asti and Ranthir. I am not your son, nor have I got anything to do with you.
I have no idea who those people are.
Good.
Are you alright? I mean, you seem to be freaking out about this Zero name. What's up with that?
I adopted him when he was very little. Had no parents, and he was this. He got a staff, and he killed a lot of people on accident. But I steered him in the right direction until I blew up. Wait, I blew up. I'm just kind of patting down my own body at this point, but I'm alive somehow.
Zero's like fucking gritting his teeth. He looks like he wants to fucking strangle this guy.
You can make an insight.
Although I don't remember seeing Zero much after I
Is
blew
that
up
make
that one
me
time.
make an insight, or is that
Yeah, anyone can make an insight on this.
Azir was such a good boy. Well, sort of good boy. He had his
Z-
moments.
Azir, you know he's telling the absolute truth. Nothing about what he's saying is a lie.
He's going to slowly start walking up to him, and then he's going to start strangling him.
Okay. Make a strength check.
If I see him doing that, can I try bash him away with my own
I-
strength?
Can make a
At this
reaction
point,
action.
I am
Yeah.
bonus action,
Well-
bear spirit, so I'm getting an advantage on this.
All right, both of you make strength checks against each other.
19.
I can just wait. I can make a reaction though.
Why?
Oh, what's your
Damn it,
reaction?
I'm about ready to make Malice kill.
I can take a step of a dozen paces to teleport away.
Okay. So you're just spending one, I guess.
Yeah, just
Okay.
one.
Suddenly, as you try to like grab forward, he suddenly poof, and then reappears behind you, about 20 feet away.
I'll say that's no way to treat your adoptive father. We've been over this.
Shut your fucking mouth. And I'm gonna throw Shark Steel at him.
Calm the hell down. You've been on edge this whole time.
Well,
what is going on?
Roll
Why
an
are you
attack roll.
doing this?
As you
That
throw.
wouldn't be with Shillelagh because it's out of my hand.
Yep.
It's still a 26.
Does a 26 hit, or do you want to? No, not to you, Malus. It's
Well, then, if I'm going to try and stop this, I'll use my shield as a reaction to protect.
can you? Let me.
I mean, he's over there.
Well, how are you attacking from over there?
He just said he threw a spear.
Yeah, he just threw his. He just threw Shark Steel.
Oh.
Do I see
Shield Master
Malus
doesn't have any
trying-
protective benefits.
Yeah,
does
do I
he?
see
shield.
Malus trying to protect or trying to get his shield ready?
Malus does get his shield ready, but it does not help against this roll.
Oh yes, it does. I use transposition to switch places with him.
Oh!
As you switch places with him. Milos,
Oh, that's wonderful. I love that. That is
Uh,
great.
wait, is this Milos? You consider him an ally, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
then it works. You two switch positions. There's a 26 hit.
You just see the sword go right through his stomach as he is now glaring you down.
You just take 5 bludgeoning damage.
I'm sorry, I thought you had that.
Right,
As
well,
he
I'll leave you
falls
to
onto
this.
his knee from the sudden impact. You need to calm down, Exir.
I
Well,
am not Zero.
But you look just like him, except older and older.
Let me ask you, Jay. What is your relation to Ishodo?
Who's a Shoto?
Someone I'm not on very good terms with right now. Someone who is responsible for a lot of things. And right
I'm
now,
assuming bad things.
oh, you can't even fucking imagine. And a lot of this has to do with Zero. Because I'm his fucking replacement.
Why don't you calm down? We can talk this out,
Shut
No need
your
for
mouth,
violence.
Elemental.
okay? As I'm still struggling to walk towards home, still breathing heavy from the sun impact. We
Uh,
can talk this down. Just calm down, okay? Deep breaths. No need to get an outburst. We're all friends here.
here, let me get that for you. I'm going to touch Malos and heal him with healing hands.
'Kay.
So you regain 6.
all right.
Now, Azir, please tell us why you're so angry with Ishodo and Zero. We can talk this out. No need to start throwing stuff at people, okay, buddy?
Like we talked out with Pazriel. Oh, do you know the repercussions of killing someone like him? Please,
No. Why don't you
please
please
tell me.
tell us?
I feel like I'm missing so much here.
Well, let me catch you up, Jay and all that. And by the way, if you call me Zero one more time, I will tear your throat out with my own teeth.
Got it. Got it.
We killed a god who grants people wishes, the mad god Pazriel. Ishodo used me, you, and everyone in this room like fucking puppets to kill him. All because of this great, wide plan that he has of only the true selected should live, the true unity to fix this world. I thought he was my friend. I thought he wanted to help us. And he has used me. He has used all of us.
Boy.
And Zero is his best little friend. And I look exactly like him because the only reason that fucking Ishodo cared is because I'm his replacement. The
Okay.
Zero you speak of doesn't exist anymore.
Question. When he did exist, did he look kind of like you?
To the T.
Okay. Hear me out, Azir. Please first take a deep breath as I explain this. I just thought about this. Do you remember?
He has a
why I
spear in
said-
his other hand while you're saying this.
Do you remember?
You do not. You threw Shark Steel.
No, I have my other spear. I have
Oh
my
yeah,
spear
yeah, your
inside,
spear.
No, you
Yeah.
don't have your spear. You gave it to me, remember?
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh shit, yeah, never mind, fuck me, yeah.
But listen, you remember what I suggested about the two timelines? How there could be a past, present, and future, right? Maybe the zero was another version of you. That's why he thinks that. Remember? We've already seen
No,
it happen in some cases.
Zero was from Eberron.
Zero was from a completely entire thing that none of you guys could comprehend.
I think we're
A
talking
world
about
before
two
even
different
our
zeros
own.
here. Right. I'm just gonna assume we're talking about two different people and catch up with the guy who wisely left the other way.
Listen, Azir, I can understand you being really pissed right now. I've dealt with plenty of bullshit back in the air realm as well. But we're all in this together, okay, buddy? We can't go at each other like this. I'm here for you, just like I hope you'd be here for me. Okay? As I put out my hand to try to give a friendly handshake to him.
I will give you one final warning. Give me my father's spear now. Otherwise, I won't be friendly.
Okay, Lothar hands you shark seal. Here.
And he just kind of grabs it and just puts it back on his like sheath.
As someone who is old and wise, allow me to give a word of wisdom. The best case scenarios are the ones where you're calm. I don't want to hear anything else. Just let that sit in as he walks away.
I'll walk with him.
Are you leaving my spear on the ground?
Well, and as I walk away, I say, please, just, I know it's stressful. We're all stressed. But at a time like this, we can't be at each other's throats.
Hey, guess what, Mallows? Problem solved. No need to do either of the things we suggested. Now let's go before we get ourselves killed.
Wait, hold on. Why?
Oh, you know, DCR 071 in there just gave me the Void Stone, so let's go.
I feel like I missed something here too.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to grab him and say, and what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was just.
As you go into the room, Jace, you see that creature as well, which I'll give a picture out real quick.
You guys were in there fighting, being all stupid, getting us killed, so I asked our friend down here to just give us the Void Stone so we could be on our way.
And he didn't ask for anything in return.
Nope.
I mean, it seems like the polite
I'm
thing to do.
inside him.
I mean, I asked in return that he don't kill us, but that's about it.
But he's being honest.
Well, if you say so. Now we just need to find a way to infuse this with ice, and we can deal with the orb now.
Wait, this is the all-knowing being?
It stares at you. Yes.
Who am I?
Isn't that a question we all ask each other one day?
He's also the being of
No.
all trolls, as in trolling you.
It's not exactly the answer I was looking for. What's my name, I guess?
Your name?
Do you know it? Because I don't.
Jace.
That sounds lame. Nah,
It's a name for a lame man.
Ah,
Oh.
makes sense.
Now will you leave me alone?
Yeah, sorry to bother you.
Bye.
Okay,
would
now
just
that
be
we know
following.
this, Skull, how would we fuse this with ice so we can make the weapon?
There is an earth elemental known as Forge, located near a pool of water. It can
Okay.
forge you the weapon that you seek.
Oh, great. So we're going to revisit that earth elemental.
Okay, so OOC, I feel like I missed something. Wasn't combining this weapon one out of like 4 possible ways to deal with the orb?
Yes, it's one of the possibilities.
Okay.
That is like the
Yeah.
main way of doing it, though. Is if you truly wanted to get away, the final blow when you guys battle it has to come from a weapon that is empowered by lightning, fire, cold, acid, and poison.
So one of those has to be hit with it. So say example
All,
like cold lightning.
all 5 of those must be hit at the same time using a weapon that is crafted out of voidstone, and it must be the final strike on the orb before it's destroyed. It's the only way to truly contain it.
Well, I could handle the weapon when we're fighting it. I mean, out of all of us, I'm probably one that could handle it the most. with
And
my
that's in
knowledge.
the file, by the way. That was
Yeah.
Right.
So we need to return to that earth elemental we seen earlier, and we need to convince it to make this weapon.
How long will it take us to? I don't even know where they're talking about, Skull. How long will it take to get over there and then all the way back to the orb?
if you leave now, I can reforge a path that you guys came in through and allow you guys to go down near the entrance at the start. So that would take around 30 minutes to get to, 30 minutes to get back here, and then probably the best way of traveling, as a recommendation, is through a portal.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What if you work on that tunnel? We take the key here to go back to wherever they're talking about, and then we use your shortcut to come back quicker.
That could work.
All right.
So I don't know where this place is you're talking about. So can you give me some more information so I can visualize it?
All right. It was, you know, where the entrance to the city above us is at, right? From the
There's
cave.
a city above us.
I'm with him. There's a city above us.
I've never been good with these type of descriptions. There's a large city above us, and there is a cave entrance where, you know what? I'll just do this, and I will ask the portal if it could take us back to the where the whirlpool used to be at. And
Okay.
this,
You could see that it begins to form this rocky place. There is a pool of water there.
there we go. That's easy enough.
And I guess you
And-
all travel into there.
I'll
Okay.
take it for sleep.
So you all hop in and you come across the water, the pool of water again. What do you exactly want to do from here?
There's a pool of
Um,
water?
So let me pull out the map.
Yeah.
I have to replace you guys.
Don't
Yambar
worry,
is not here.
Mid games is always confusing. I know the pain.
Yeah, no. It's more confusing when one player just goes out and just goes to choke him right in the middle, and he's like, I have no idea what's happening, but this guy is being a huge douchebag.
What
right
is
now.
going on?
Mine.
Okay, so let me pull out everybody real
Just-
quick.
Out of
Do
character
I
for you guys.
remember
Like,
the Earth Elemental giving a name?
He did not give a name, but now you know his name is Forge.
Right, and I will. You hear in a loud boasting tone, surprisingly loud for how Malice usually talks, and Tyrion says, "Forge, may you come up to talk real quick." We need assistance with
The
making a
water
weapon.
begins to swirl and rise, and above is the once again the elemental with these red rocks on its back, and it turns and stares at everyone.
So,
An earth elemental.
George, and anyone here speak Tyrian but me?
I do.
Then you know what I'm saying. Everyone else just sounds like gibberish.
I would actually walk off and see if I can find any traces of Shihatsu.
Okay.
We need assistance with creating a weapon, and we were hoping we could gain your that you are a master at forging weapons and armor, and we hope to have your assistance with this matter.
No. It begins to slowly sink back down.
Wait. Maybe we could work out an agreement? Is there anything you need help with or wish to have? We could work something out.
No. To be left alone.
Excuse me, if I may, if
Mhm.
you could do this one small favor for us, I'm sure that we could guarantee you your solitude for as long as you so wish afterward.
No. And it begins to sink back down.
This is why I don't like dealing with earth elementals. All right, so any ideas you guys have to try to convince this thing?
Pretty sure most of us have gone wandering off except for you and Jace.
You, Jace, Bar, and Song.
Yeah, no, I just straight up left.
As
Okay.
everyone just scattered
Okay.
about and doing their own little thing.
Well, great, guys. Thanks for helping.
Do you
Okay,
think if I spoke to it in Celestial, it would listen?
No, I doubt it would. It's an earth elemental. They usually only understand primordial or Terrian.
Hmm.
Let me think.
What's
Hmm.
What's the point in knowing all these languages if I can't use them?
Well, this is only first session. You'll have your chance. But,
Oh, no. It's just Jace talking to himself.
Let me think. There's gotta be a way to convince them. Would I be able to do a history check to see if there's like anything earth elementals particularly are known to value?
Go for it.
Ooh, could I make a history check on Earth Elementals? Specifically very dickish ones?
Can
Make
I
an
do
intelligence saving throw.
Are there any people up here?
As you go up there, you can see that there is a blockage of rocks.
And that's where we originally came from, right?
Yeah, that was where you originally came from.
So it's just gonna start fucking moving the rubble with his bare hands.
Ooh. Do you actually have bare hands out right now?
Literal bare hands right now.
As
Like
for the
I am a
history,
massive big bear. Fuck it.
you know they like gems.
Hmm.
They value gems a lot.
Let me think. They
Okay.
value gems, so
I'll help him move rocks too.
we
Um,
need something
Sure.
of value that relates to a gem. If we
Could-
could get that, he might be more willing to talk.
Out
Could I-
of character, I actually know a horrifying thing that you could give for trade. It's like
could I call up the Earth Elemental real quick? Just
It's slowly sinking still.
oh, okay.
It's giving you guys like that middle finger sort of going
Double
down.
middle finger
Yeah.
going down. Yeah, gotcha.
ugh, what
I'm
the
gonna
fuck
say,
do you guys
wait!
want?
Do you know Agarmark?
Upon saying that, it immediately rises and comes straight at you and stares directly down at
I
you.
don't know who Ogamar is.
You would know who Orgrimmar is.
Agarmark.
Orgrimmar. And now it's staring directly at you.
And I'll say, I'll take that as a yes. Do you think you could do this as a favor to him?
Get out of my... It stops. What do you want?
seeing what's going on, I will pull out all the shards and say, simply put, we just want a weapon created with these shards to deal with the orb.
Then you will never say that name again. Are we clear?
Deal.
Understood. Man,
Okay.
everyone I know is trouble apparently.
Goes back underwater.
I'm going as he's sinking back to where I'm going to lean in and quietly whisper, "How do you know that name?"
I'll explain later when we're not close to where the elemental
Fair
is.
enough, but I need to know this.
Although, I will say, so far my life seems really depressing.
Yeah, I'd rather not be in this realm any longer than I need to at this rate.
Okay, so I guess we walk off.
Yep. And where do you guys want to go next? As it's forging this weapon.
Can we go back to the surface and try to report what's been going on?
Could try. And as you guys walk back, you see that they're trying to move the rubble.
Question: as a druid right now, like I can only do half a challenge rating.
Yes.
Yeah, shit. I am a moon druid. Things like on there.
So I will tell everyone, well, we got the elemental to agree to make the weapon. Since we're up here, we might as well go back to the town to report what's happening while we're
Wait.
waiting for it to be forged.
Are you saying that through this rubble there's a town?
Not that way, but in the other way.
So I guess while we venture, I'll explain to Malos like how I know Agamark. From what I do remember, he or it, I should say, took the form of a pickaxe, sort of, but a very distorted, broken pickaxe, and it was sealed in that form. I remember being on some sort of mission with a friend. I feel like he was a friend, and he had touched the weapon that Agamark was sealed in, and then it, in a return, exploded, and Agamark took place inside of his body. So this friend became the host to Agamark. I
Are you telling me
remember.
the Ogamar's released? Please tell me that's not what you're saying.
Well, from what I can remember, we killed him. But
Okay. I don't know how you managed to kill a prime prince, but
well, usually when you get something swallowed by a Tarask, it dies. So
The fuck you on about?
this makes. Would this match up to my knowledge about the elemental princess?
Oh no, this doesn't match up to anything that you know. Orgrimmar is very much alive, and if he dies, a lot of bad things will happen.
This. This
Think of it
makes
like
no
God of
sense.
War, like when Poseidon dies, it just
Oh, yeah.
turned into like
Oh, yeah.
dust.
You are saying you unleashed a Tarask on the world?
no. He was cute and fluffy and small. And
A baby
then he got
fucking
big.
Tarask.
No, it was a full-size Tarask,
Oh my god.
but it was also a tiny little. Oh my god, it's hard to
What?
explain.
Where am I? Am I actually hearing this right now?
Yes,
Like,
you're all together moving these rocks, and you're listening to this conversation.
does Azir know what a Tarask is?
Make a history.
Okay. Hopefully, I maybe have found it in my studies at once.
Yeah, you know the idea of a Tarask. I don't need to re-explain it, do I?
Yeah, no, giant Godzilla monster. Yeah.
Okay.
Look, okay, from what I
He just
remember,
stops and just turns and looks at you.
look, there were two Tarasks, okay, and then
Oh
we
my
got rid
God.
of one, and then we got rid of the other, and then the other one reappeared, but then it got all small, and we kept it in that small. Wait, why did I say we? I just It ate Agumar. That's what happened. That's as
Does
much
this-
as I can remember.
does this
It's
sound
giving
like-
me a headache.
That's
Does this sound-
basically impossible. If you killed Ogrimmar, this whole world would have been destroyed.
But Okamar is definitely dead. I watched
Does
him
this
get
sound-
eaten.
Does this sound like he's
What are you saying,
describing like past events, like ancient history?
It sounds like he's describing past events, but the thing of the matter is that, from your knowledge, none of it is true, because Ogrimmar is very much alive, and if Ogrimmar does die, the entire Earth in this realm will be affected.
So y'all were talking about how you're from the future or some nonsense, and Malos, you were talking about 2 timelines or some crazy stuff earlier. What if this dude's actually from one of those other timelines?
That is a possibility.
I don't know if it would be good if Ogrimar's dead, because that timeline would be screwed. But
No.
What
if-
do you
if
mean?
Ogrimmar
Everything was
simply
fine
dead-
after Agrabah died. I mean, aside from the Tarrasques, but that
Yeah,
happened
apart from
before
Godzilla.
Agrabah died.
Well, apart from that, it was dandy.
apart from the fact there were 2 world-eating monsters out there, it was totally wonderful. God.
Well, okay. One of the world-eating monsters was still cute and fluffy and our friend until he was baited into being big. I don't remember all the
know.
details. Okay,
During the-
don't try and make me talk about this without remembering all the details.
During this, as Azir just wants to get the fuck away from this as much as possible, he's gonna fucking be shaped into a fucking mole and just dig his way through. He is having none of this shit. Everything just
Alright.
went 180 for him, and now he just knows that fucking 2 fucking T-Rexes are on the loose.
As you suddenly
Fuck
you just
this
hear
shit.
Azir goes, "Fuck this shit," and teleports, becomes a mole, and you can see him dig a small little hole away.
Right, well, if this doorway, passageway here leads to some surface settlement, I think I'll stay down here. I'll explore these caves a little bit. Yeah. So while you're off messing around, I'm gonna try to make sure that we're not all gonna die.
You think I should tell the Azir guy that the Tarrasques are gone?
I think you should just stop talking to him.
Okay.
Azir, I need you to come into a secret chat with me,
Ooh.
and at this moment, I need everyone to go ahead and just close Discord. I mean,
Close Discord.
Not-
Close
not
your
Discord.
computers now.
Close Roll20.
All right.
All
I
right.
mean, we just got to secret.
And now I open
But there's a
Netflix.
music that I
Oh.
need to play.
Shit.
Get
There's a
this back.
soundboard that I really need to play for this moment.
Wait, is it that one that you were playing?
Nope.
When...
Nope.
Okay.
I go in here as a mole and I find a Tarrasque.
That would be funny.
All right.
Okay, so question, Shetty or Mallows, I don't know how you would like me to address you.
You could just call me Shaddy.
So I don't know how much Billy has told you about, like, what all this character is about.
No, he has
What?
told me Jack.
Okay, so this is all out of character information. Who was the one who said something along the lines of maybe he's from a separate timeline, or
Yeah.
he's kind of got the right idea, except he's not from a separate timeline. He's from a separate something, just not a separate timeline.
Thing is Malice has 8 intelligence and 8 wisdom, so most of the time he's just guessing on stuff.
Yeah, the great part about this character, about playing Jace, is he is
I'm
bipolar
guessing-
as all hell as far as his intelligence goes. He has an intelligence score of 16, but that doesn't determine how smart he actually is.
I'm guessing your character's from the Eberron campaign setting.
Correct. Yes, it
Yeah,
is
I
the
figured. When second I heard Eberron, I was like, oh shit.
yeah. He's from the Eberron campaign, and he is actually the only survivor of that campaign, technically. aside from one other creature, which Billy was playing. Which, in all honesty, kind of makes sense because it started with me and him, and it ended with me and him.
Hey, you know what? It's all cool. I nuked a timeline.
Hey, same.
Yay!
Been there, done that.
Yingvar, guess what? You got another me.
Oh, don't worry. I've also blown myself up on 3 different occasions.
Yeah, 90% of what's happening in this game happened because a character in another game accidentally destroyed a timeline by using a Philosopher's Stone to
Yeah.
change a major world
Billy,
event.
Billy's,
Accidentally, quote unquote.
yeah, quote unquote. Billy's been keeping me up to date on what's been happening. Uh, I'm also,
And
I'm,
Yingvar might hate me because I may or may not have accidentally, in that case, ruining his plan to take over a cult.
that is totally something Billy would do. Oh, I don't know how much he told you about the Eberron campaign, but
Oh, I didn't know about it. I just meant, for what I could tell, it seems like it's from that setting.
yeah.
I
Well,
don't know campaign you're in. I just know about the setting.
oh, the campaign's over. Stuff's happened. It went on for a year, but it's finally over.
Yeah, this game's been going on for what, 6 months? I
6
think?
months, yeah, something like that. I've been talking to Billy about it for like ever. I've been
Yeah.
helping him with ideas and stuff.
I did have another character in this game, but he kind of went nuts. So
Yeah, I was told about that. I wasn't
Kinda
told
died.
exactly how because we didn't have
way
time.
back. Yeah, Guard kind of went nuts. So I'm playing a new character.
How's it working out for you?
Oh, well, everyone gives him shit for being part primordial because he's an Argonaut.
Yeah, the one useful thing.
First session I played as him, someone threatened to basically turn me into a slave by using me to power some engines. So yeah.
While that's very innovative, and I can
don't
see
agree
where they
with
were
that.
going with it.
I don't agree
I
with
also
that.
disapprove.
Because basically the way they power their machines is by enslaving elementals, and considering I'm part air elemental, or technically air gaijin, or not gaijin, dodging. I think that's how they're pronounced. Basically the genies. Bar, are you still here?
Mm-hmm.
You've been real quiet. Something up, man?
No, man, just, it's 10 p. It's 11 p.m. now. Just get tired.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're part Dijin.
Yep.
Yeah.
You all may come back in now.
I summon ye. Return.
You all may come back now. So,
Okay. Get back over to my computer.
So
All
is
right.
the tunnel big enough for us to crawl through as well, or no?
no, it's like a very small, like tiny size. It's only like meant for small creatures. As you hear a booming noise, and you hear it echoing down, it's done.
All right.
Wait, the weapon? Is the weapon done?
Yes.
Yeah, I will head back down and come back to Forge.
As you can see, there is this handle. It's a handle that's just made out of void stone. The black, almost obsidian-like structure. There is no blade to it, though.
I will, as Forge. Is there a command word for this to use it?
The weapon takes on the form of whatever the user wants it to be.
I will
that's
grab
awesome.
it and try to see if I can turn it into a short sword.
It transforms to a short sword.
Oh, nice. All right.
Ooh, pick me next. Pick me next.
So
Thank
any one
you.
of you can wield this. Any one of you can wield this.
I think I should, considering the only weapon I have is broken.
Here's the stats for this weapon.
Okay.
All right.
So, the deal is, you pretty much during a short or long rest can pick either light and fire, cold or acid, or a poison as your D8. And then once we're dawn, you can supercharge the weapon to deal D8 across all five of those elements.
So will it be a 1d6 and then the 1d8 of the element?
If you use a short sword, yes.
All right.
And if you do the supercharge, it deals a D8 across the board, plus that additional D8 that you already have.
Oh, nice. So I will think Forge and say we will let you go back.
It
to your
does
spot.
require attunement, so you do need to take a short or long rest.
Yeah, I'll tune to it considering I kind of need the weapon.
Yeah, I just realized I just snatched your only fucking weapon, which was.
So, you're all together except for Azir. What do you want to do?
Well, we kind of need him be here. Can't really continue without him.
Okay.
Call out to him.
Azir, you return.
You all right, Azir? Did you tell them what's going on?
As he morphs back into his normal form, he is he's staring just blankly.
What's wrong?
Still just no reaction.
Good news is they got the weapon, so we can go take out this orb now. You gonna be up for that there, Azir?
I think I just saw hell.
What's going on?
Excuse me?
What?
DCR 001.
I can barely hear you. What are you saying, dude?
He said DCR001.
What about it?
That's the orb thing, right?
Yes. What's going on?
All I saw were people screaming. I saw cacophony of noises, trap souls in front of the entrance. It's waiting for us at the temple.
Well, we have a way to conceal it now. So let's do this to save them. We can do this. Have faith.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Can you save the getting sick part until after we're still alive?
He just starts walking off.
I'll follow.
Okay. So, you guys go down the tunnel past. Question is, as you guys are passing that, actually, do you want to check for Ulfric? Well, yeah, it's not. So you guys are going to continue going past and back into the vault area. Takes around a 30-minute walk. It's kind of eerily quiet. as you guys are walking back.
Is the rubble in the middle of that chamber just gone now?
It is gone.
Weird.
And no sign of Shahatsu in the debris.
No, there was no sign of Shatsu.
All right. Well, I
Well,
guess we.
look on the plus side. That means she probably escaped from the debris.
Your snake lady friend seemed pretty resourceful. I'm not too worried about her.
I'm not per se worried, but it's good to know she didn't get crushed at least.
Shohatsu and Snake Lady?
They're the same person.
Gotcha. I'll just
She
wait
was
for
the first
introductions
to
when
know
we
that
see her.
separated.
So, we can either go through the cemetery or we can go straight through the front. This front way shorter. Cemetery, given how strange this place is, I feel like there are going to be a lot of things waiting for us there. Nasty
Yeah.
surprises.
I would honestly suggest going through the front because with what's going on,
There is the portal option to directly confront it.
Yeah, but that sounds like a really bad idea. Didn't you even say, Skull, that that's a bad idea?
I did say it was a bad idea, for there is no way. You won't have a escape route, but on the contrary as well, that is where you'll be the most resourceful. If
so we could
that
either
makes
come
sense.
there once, or we would be weakened as we face it through the front.
Considering its strengths, my recommendation would be to try to have the most resources. Either way, there is no safe option.
Well, we have the cult to deal with as well. It's not just the orb.
I doubt the cult is to be safe, no longer functioning there. If 001 is there.
I've been meaning to ask, but for right now, you've kept on being referred almost as if it's a person. Is it actually an entity instead of an object?
They are all entities. They all think. But that's the thing about them. They do not function in this world. Imagine it, you will. What we defy as good and evil, they do not. If that makes sense. They
So we could
simply
either go-
are what they are.
I see. So we could go through the front, but we'll have to fire away to it, or we could confront it with our full power, but have the risk of being surrounded.
I don't know about getting surrounded. Skull made it sound like there's no way in to that place, wherever it's hiding. It's just there's no running away if things get bad.
You'll be in it to win it. There will be no running away.
If
Well,
that's
I
the
need to
case, I
promise
prefer to
you-
rest.
I do have my coin, as Okay Lothar looks at you guys. It can provide a long rest. But I will not be able to do this ever again.
Well, didn't our marks just give us all basically a recharge? Why do we need to rest?
Yeah, I don't think anyone used their spells apart from I used Pass Without Trace. I don't think anyone actually.
It's up to you guys.
I say
don't-
we.
I mean, I'm
face it
saying that
head-on.
out of character, but
This thing messes with the mind, so if that's the case, it might be best to just face it head on. Can't mess with us as badly then, I would imagine.
So all in favor of teleporting straight in like a bunch of bonsai groups, say aye.
I say we do it.
Oddly enough, I agree with you.
Okay. Well, it seems like everyone's up for it.
I mean, that's only
Well,
like 2 out of 7.
Right?
So
You've been quiet for a while.
Is that to me?
No, to Bar.
Okay. That's
I
what I thought.
am not for it, but Is there any other way?
Got you. You've been quiet here since we dealt with that thing. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm just otherwise distracted now. I'm needed now.
As you see the baby dragon just resting on the shoulder.
You could leave your dragon egg in the central power chamber. Skull will have some defenses up to protect it. That way you don't have to worry about it getting destroyed by the void orb thingy.
If
I can provide that.
if I die, who is to look after the creature? I would rather
This is a new lord.
die by myself, with myself, than be raised by a autonomous character.
Well, it's not going to be raised by Skull. This is a facility. I'm sure the owners are going to return.
Then they're going to experiment. No, I'd rather have it by my side.
I could always raise it.
No.
Okay. Shot down.
I don't think they're going to experiment on it. That was the cultists that were experimenting, not the Olardo kids. But whatever, suit yourself.
It's fine.
It's either we jump in through a portal, or we go through the front and fight a bunch of cultists.
I say we head straight for it.
Oh, you want to go through the front now?
No, I meant go right for the orb.
Oh, gotcha.
I have a quick question. Is Azir over there mentally stable enough for this?
I mean, ever since you've seen him back, he's pretty much just been staring, like, just into nothingness.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, no, he's ready to go. He's ready for it.
Azir, are you going to be able to handle a fight? Are you going to be able to stay focused?
Let's just get it over with.
Okay.
God fucking damn it.
All right, well, no one's really saying not to do it, so I guess we should go do it.
Yes.
That's a 16 total.
Okay. So, guys are going through the portal and confronting this thing head on.
Yeah.
Whew, I guess so.
Quick question, Will. Just make sure I'm right on this.
Here
I
we
have
go.
the weapon. Just make sure I'm right since I have the
Uh-huh.
weapon. In order to actually defeat it for good, I have to
Yes.
hit the special attack, or
You have to
just
hit
any-
the overcharge attack, and it has to be the final blow.
Okay.
If it's not the final blow, it will reform in 7 days somewhere else.
So
That is the
remember,
condition.
We have
During
to
all that, did I take a
just
short
weaken
rest?
it so that way I can finish it off with the weapon.
You will all be allowed to take a short rest as you guys are preparing for this, because it
Oh,
does
sweet.
require an attunement to even
Yeah.
use that weapon.
I will tune it to lightning for myself.
Lightning. Okay.
Right before we jump through the portal, I'm going to do 3 things. I
Go
am
for it.
going to conjure my hardened ward. I'm going to activate my rite of frenzied locomotion, and I'm going to activate my rite of elemental mastery.
All right.
And while we're taking the short rest, I will also activate Inspiring Leader. So everyone will get 8 temporary hit points.
And
Alright,
I'll also cast mirror image right before we jump through.
It's good to know. Any other spells anyone wants to do?
Hmm.
No, nothing.
Nope.
Uh,
Think
I
so.
would have both
Yeah.
Shark Steel and my spear and Shillelagh
Then,
going in.
in that case, let everyone go ahead. Calathar,
Ready, sorry.
Azir,
Oh yeah.
Milos,
Yeah.
Jace. Jace is not back. Okay.
Tension rises.
Damn you, Jace.
It's always the new guy.
Enemy, man.
It's okay.
Imagine like we get like the super serious fight, and then it just starts playing like some fucking Metal Gear Rising shit, like Rules of
Nature!
Oh no.
Actually, no. That's being saved for a different fight.
Yes, that's the Tarask fight.
That's where my T-Rex with lasers comes involved.
Oh yeah, like
Hold on, when are we going to fight Senator Armstrong?
oh
Armstrong.
god, yeah.
I feel like that would be the Lich King at that point.
Holy shit, the Lich King just takes his fucking armor off and he's
suplexes us.
Just a big buff guy.
God, that game is so fucking dumb. I love it.
I should have got popcorn before this fight.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with
I'm telling you
dumb
guys,
games.
just get prepared.
There's nothing wrong with dumb games because the more, for what I've noticed, the more dumb and random a game is, usually more memorable it is. Like,
That is very true.
everyone knows Senator Armstrong because of how it's
Don't fuck with the senator.
Don't fuck with the center. Boom! Well, I mean, it's Platinum, so I mean, they made fucking Bayonetta, and like most of that team came from.
Here, Armada, which
Yeah.
it's an experience. I need to get Will to play
Well-
that game at some point.
Well,
'cause that
they
game is
handle
an
the combat,
experience.
but the story, all that weird shit. That's just Yoko Taro being a fucking insane
No,
person.
the combat is Platinum. Everything else is Yoko Taro. You know, I'm happy though that
I'm so
that
excited.
game did so well because I actually really like Yoko Taro as a developer. It's just up until Amada, he never had a team that was good at making games.
Oh no, they've all been pretty much ass.
It's just gameplay was either or trash.
I'm just trying to think. I played Nier, and yeah, Nier's combat was rough, but I put up with it because I really liked the fucking story and the characters. Never played Drakengard 1 to 2. I saw my buddy play 3, and that ran at like 5 frames a second.
Yeah.
Dude, the Dragon Guard series is on my list, but I have no way to play it.
Drakengard 3 is on the PS3. 1 and 2 are on like just PS2. So your best bet is probably emulator. There's also this really good video series that just gets you caught up with the whole franchise, which is probably better to do.
Yeah, I
Glad-
think that is, yeah, something.
Yeah, Mr. Clemps, that's the dude.
Yeah.
He's done like a whole video series on Drakengard 1 to 3 Nier, and I think he's finishing up Automata sometime soon. But yeah,
Hey
no,
guys. Oh, sorry.
yeah.
I was gonna say my players escaped an almost certain TPK yesterday, so I think we'll be fine.
I
Yay.
mean, on our Tuesday game, we had an excellent plan that like blew up in
Oh
our
fuck
fucking
me!
face.
You guys
Will,
fucked right up.
Can I ask a question? Because I just thought about this, Will.
Hmm?
If I use Divine Smite with the supercharge, would that still help kill it, or does it have to be the supercharge that kills it?
Who knows?
Like, say if I use supercharge and then add Divine Smite on top of it.
Who knows? I gave you the files. I told you what you had to do. The rest is up to you guys. What you guys do from here is what you guys do.
I really hope I get a crit.
It's a good job that I have a certain thing that helps with that.
And remember, you can only use it once.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We need a crit so I can activate it on the crit and then add Divine Smite on top of it and just nuke it from orbit.
Well, we're gonna have to like keep looking at the thing and seeing how fucked it is before we
Yeah.
do anything like that.
The good thing is it's like a giant crystal, right? So it should be easy to gauge like structural damage.
Yeah, if it looks like it's crumbling apart at the seams, then we'll be able to do it.
You'd hope.
One can hope. All right. Jace is back.
Okay. Yep, I'm back.
So, as you guys travel through the portal, you all plop into a stone structure. Pillars rise high about 20 feet in the air, and the entire room seems to be almost like stars. Staring in front of you on some steps. You guys are all the way over here.
I think we need vision.
is a
Yeah, it's completely black. I can see the token, but
It's top right corner. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
top
no,
right
I
corner.
can see
I
it.
can see the. I
I
can
see the
the
token,
room.
but not the map.
so you can't see what's.
I can't
I
see
can
anything.
see. I don't know why they can't see. I can see.
Yeah, I can see it just fine. So, are you using
Let me see Bar's
Try
token real quick.
try refreshing the page.
Hang on, let me see Bar's token.
I was gonna say if you're using like Chrome or Firefox.
That's
Yeah,
what
I'll
I'm
try
saying.
Here. There we go. I know why. There you go.
There we are.
All right.
Do I have vision? Let's see. No, I still don't.
Okay. Got all tokens. All right.
You just need to unassign them, put in the proper parameters, and
Yeah.
then reassign them to that page.
Yeah. All right. As you guys warp
Wait.
into there,
I still don't see anything. Oh, there we go.
and you stare at this green orb that has this swirling surface about it. Staring at it, you begin to hear noises from all around as you see this.
Oh, sorry, didn't move. Didn't mean to move.
Ooh.
And it sort of just sits right up there.
Is it the same noises that I was hearing?
Yeah, it's the same exact noises. Laughter, crying, multiple noises. People scream in the distance. Children are crying. They're screaming everywhere.
Everyone ignore it. It's trying to play with our minds as I pull out the short sword.
Well, I didn't expect you all to quite be here, as suddenly your minds are connected now. You all can hear each other's thoughts, and you can hear it inside of your head. Well, I know why you've come here.
By the way, just a side note, I can tell when it's lying if we're using telepathy.
I know. So, before you begin your battle, I guess you have a couple of questions that you may want to ask. Now would be the time.
Are you the speaker of half-truths?
I am the listener. In a way, I am its champion. That is the truth. And a lie.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
So that means either he's the listener and he's lying about being the champion, or he's the champion and lying about being the listener.
Well, he used to be the former champion.
That too.
It doesn't matter, as they say this out loud. We have a job. Let's do this.
What?
The
Was
more
it
we
that
ask
I-
questions, the more it's going to try to confuse us.
What was it that I saw at the entrance?
Just wait. You'll see it again. Do
I'm
you
not
want
going
to continue down this path?
I'm not going to give this thing a chance to screw with me. I'm going to run right towards the short sword.
All right. You may continue then. You want to take a strike at it?
Yep.
All right, go for it.
All our minds are like connected at this point, right?
Yep.
Once you're, if you're having, as you're striking that down, all you are just hearing is Azir just like screaming, please, just make the pain stop."
I promise I would protect everyone.
So
and
both of those hit,
Words.
dealing that much damage,
Mm-hmm.
and it connects to your voice. So there are no questions you might want to know. Like exactly what is going on with Ragnarok or the world around you as it's ending. You so desperately charge in here, mindless. You come in here without any answers to questions that you all have. Yet, at the same time, you're lost souls. No purpose.
See, the great thing about life is you don't need a purpose. You just do what you want. The other thing is, half of what you're saying is the truth and half is the lie, so I don't trust anything you say.
As soon as it said that last line, you guys could see Mallow's kind of stiff for a second at that last bit as he lets his guard down for a second.
How long till Ragnarok?
Ragnarok.
When does the true unity happen?
It happens when you want it to happen. To be more exact, it will happen the moment the decision is made and the circle of balance comes together. The 6 champions of time gather before the Lord of Shadows, and then when they do, the key will turn. That is when Ragnarok will happen.
Up.
And again, Jace, you would know that half of it is true, half of it is lies, but you cannot discern which ones are and which ones are not.
I was about to ask if I could.
Which is weird considering what your abilities are like. And as you sense it, you can know that this is also a psionic.
You're like me.
In a way. You're like us.
I will stop Ragnarok from happening. I will protect everyone.
You can't. Neither can they. But you
Shut
can
up.
cause less damage. The thing is, it requires a lot of work from everyone. No?
Is there a reason we're listening to this guy?
I don't know.
Why don't we just get going what we came here to do?
Yes.
I have an idea.
Mhm.
I'll take a few steps forward,
Alright.
and then I will attempt to ransack his mind.
Sure, go for it. What is safe for that?
Oh God,
3 intelligence saving throws.
I'm having deja vu
Oh, please don't
flashbacks.
tell me this is where chaos magic enters the equation.
Yeah.
No, it's not chaos magic.
No, but I'm having PTSD flashbacks.
24, a 26, and a 29.
Bullshit. Okay.
Okay.
1 second.
I need you to do the same thing. As it's going to ransack your mind now.
I will hold on. I still learn its key memories from the past 48 hours.
From the past 48 hours.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. This is an insanity saving throw.
Oh no, here it
I'm
comes.
good.
You succeed. So, this is what you see in its memories in the last 48 hours.
I'm assuming you're just gonna, yeah.
That is what you see.
Well, that's helpful.
I have a feeling why he's just being shown.
As you see that, which minds do you want to connect to now? There are millions.
Oh boy. Um, I have access to a network. Shit.
Yeah, there are millions now.
I'll connect to a few that seem of great importance.
As you connect to it, all you hear is screaming.
Okay, disconnect, hang up. Your memories are fucked.
It doesn't say anything. I need you to go ahead and give me 3 intelligence save throws.
Malice, are we gonna do this or not?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
going to strike
so-
at it again.
25, 19, and 24.
It stares at you. Well, not you can't really tell, but
It learns that
that's
I'm assuming that's a save, so it learns my memories of the past 48 hours.
that is very interesting.
Really? Can you tell me? Because I have no clue what happened in the past. Aside from a few things I've
Exactly.
recollected.
11 and 9. 11 will hit, 9 will not. Takes that much damage. You can see that there is no cracks. Seems to be perfectly fine.
I guess
What
I'll
are you guys
run up.
waiting for?
I guess I'll run up and start wailing on it then.
Okay.
Lord of Eyes will stay back here.
And at that point, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh man, I ruined it. I thought we were trying. Oh god, seriously? Of all the times.
Alright. So I have a plus 10 to my initiative.
Woof. I rolled really bad initiative.
Thank God for that plus 10.
Yeah, 17 is going to be my total. Oh wait, I have advantage. I'm focusing on precognition.
Oh, 19. But that's still 19. So,
Still
Yeah,
19.
this isn't a nat 1.
Bar, it's your turn.
Give it the old faithful. The old glowing lights fairy fire.
Okay.
Which is a dex
It
save.
automatically fails this save.
Awesome.
So now that you all have advantage on it.
Certainly do. And I shall inspire Malos with a fight. Yeah, I'll do.
Like, rah, rah.
Jace.
Okay. What offensive stuff do I have?
This fight
One second.
is very pitiful. You cannot win this.
Sorry, I had someone knocking on my door.
Mhm.
I will use my Mastery of Fire, and where is it? I will. Yeah, I guess I'll just do Detonation, and I will put it on this side, this side of it, so that way it doesn't hurt Malus.
Okay.
And so it's effectively just Fireball, 70 fire damage. So
it automatically fails. So go ahead.
level 76.
As you deal that damage, you hear millions of screams in your head, Jace.
Ow. Okay, yeah, I'll stumble to the ground and grab my head and yell to the others. There are thousands upon millions of people screaming when we hit it.
Song.
Song is going to bonus action Hex. Give it disadvantage on strength checks and then Eldritch Blast. 13 and 20. Well, an advantage. Oh, 13 and 27.
Those both hit. As you blast it, you all now hear the millions of screams. And then within it,
If-
one single voice says, "Are you sure you want to continue with this? You all may leave. There will not be a second chance." Anything else Songs wants to do?
Song will kind of run over here. Are these like pillars? He's gonna try to
Yes.
like hide behind them for cover.
Those are pillars, and they lead up to like a balcony type area.
Okay.
Miles.
I swore an oath to protect everyone, and I will stop you as I slash again with the blade. 17 and 24.
Okay, those both hit. As you say that, so did I. At one point. And I still am today. As millions of voices begin screaming out again.
I'm trying my best to block it out.
Galazar.
Hey, I will. Does it seem like this thing is capable of moving?
It hasn't seemed to move yet.
Okay. Well, just in case, this is technically a large creature, right?
Technically, yeah.
Okay. Well, here's what I'll do. I will activate my miasma, sparing Malos from its ill effects, and then I will make a bonus action attack against it with Bloodstain.
Go for it.
That's a 17.
17 will hit.
So 13 slashing, 4 necrotic, and 1 fire. And the
Got
Lord of Eyes will blast a fireball at this creature up and over. That way he doesn't
Got
hit anyone.
It automatically fails.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, I didn't type that in right. Oh, 20 damage! Oh,
Damn.
sorry. That's the wrong formula. Oh, well. I mean, it's the...
No, it's the right one.
Oh, no, it's right. Sweet. Nice.
Yeah. Okay,
And that's...
that's your.
What is like all this stuff on the floor right now that we're
Those
seeing?
are what appears to be little rock pebbles, but they don't really affect you guys.
He is still kind of out of a in a kind of trance at the moment as he's just walking just very slowly towards this on there. It's like it doesn't matter. None of it does. Not anything does matter anymore. We're all dead on there.
Don't you have someone you care about in your future? I remember you telling that. You just gonna let them die?
The
If you have
person.
people you care about, stand up and fight. Don't be a coward. Face it head on. Unless you really don't care about who you love. Fight.
Or he does, and he's simply afraid.
As he does that, he thinks about like the people that
Fear
he
is a
loves,
motivator, not a dissuader.
and he points both of his spear, both Sharksteel and his spear in his air, and Zay is just gonna flutter around, and just a purple eldritch light is gonna glow around. And as a bonus action, I'm going to Spirit Totem Zay out, so that's gonna cover. If it's got a 30-foot radius, it should cover Malos, Califar, Jace, me. Yeah, that should just cover around about there if it's like around about here.
Okay. So let me pull this out. Which one was it?
Zay, the Hawk Spirit.
Okay.
It's an owl, but it's on there. As he just kind of like smiles and is like, he's actually just crying at this point. As he's just a lightning bolt. Actually, no, I can't do fucking call lightning. There's no fucking roof. Shit, there's not a lot I can fucking do. That's the point. He's just gonna hold an action.
Okay. First thing it's going to do is reality shatter.
At the start of its turn, it needs to make a con save, by the way.
Right. It fails.
Sweet! So its movement speed's reduced by 10, and it has disadvantage on attacks against me.
Got it. As it uses reality shatter, suddenly the entire place breaks into glass, and you find yourselves in a black space. The orb in the middle, and you're all pushed away and surrounding the orb now. As suddenly millions upon millions of people begin screaming, as suddenly the entire world shapes into something else. Now the true battle begins. All right.
Yo.
As you see, faces of humans just form all around you guys. You guys are now surrounding it. Bart, it's now your turn.
I'd like to point out this is exactly what I just fucking saw.
Okay.
Same.
Points to the
So-
orb.
Question.
Mhm.
Did the initiative order completely reset for everyone else too?
No,
Yes,
it's there. It's
page
just
map.
on his page because of the new map.
It's on my page now.
Gotcha.
Point to
I think I had a
the
10.
to the orb. Green ass, spinny motherfucker, and viciously mock it.
Yeah.
That's a wisdom save on its behalf.
That is an 11.
That is a failure. So it has disadvantage on its next attack, providing it does attacks like that. Oh, yeah, no, that's gonna be my turn. I'm just gonna move away as well. Is there like an exit
Yeah.
around here that I can see?
No.
Okay.
There's just, it's an endless void of just this.
Mhm.
People screaming. It's like millions of people, bones are connected and just form in different places. At the end of your turn bar, it's gonna use a legendary to use Psionic Pulse onto you, and you immediately take 8 psionic damage, psychic damage.
Okay.
It is no longer connected with your head though, as you feel it leave. Jace.
Okay. I will. Hold on. Level is 6. I will use my bonus action to use Radiant Soul.
Okay.
There we go. So I gain wings and I start shedding a. No, I don't start shedding light. That's my other thing. Action, not bonus. Is it action? Oh yeah, okay. I misread that. I'll use my action to use Radiant Soul. There we go. So I gain wings, and I now deal an extra radiant damage with my attacks equal to my level.
Anything
Yeah.
else you want to do?
Do I have any bonus actions I can use? As an action, that. Those are all actions. How far away is he from me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All stuff a dozen paces. 2, 3 to 10. Right there.
Okay. It's gonna use its legendary, and it's gonna break it psionic link with you, Jace. You
Okay.
take 10 psychic damage.
All right.
Song.
Okay, Song is going to it's going to slowly start getting closer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Is Fairy Fire still up?
Fairy Fire is still up.
So that's a 24 and a 23.
It might not be actually. That's a good reminder. I need to do a con save. I took damage. With advantage, however, because of Warcaster. Is it above a
Yes.
10?
Yep.
It is. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, so all that damage.
All right.
Does it look like it's been cracked at all, or is
No.
it some?
Not
Does it
at
look
all.
like it's actually well, I guess that'd be hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
Is it like shaking with the impacts at all, or is it
It's sort of shaken a little. There's no like area of damage so far that you see.
Oh wait, am I right after song?
After song, that is Milos. If
Oh, okay.
at the end of its turn, understanding exactly what Milos has, it's going to use an attack on you. That is a
Yeah.
19.
I will action to use shield.
Okay. As suddenly something tries to attack you, but your mind cannot even comprehend this attack. Milos, it's your turn.
You abomination! As I will put my hand up to my chest and I would say, Lord Breezy, give me protection in this divine moment. Give me your strength. As I will activate protection from good and evil and run towards it.
Okay.
Oops. And that'll be my turn.
Calathar.
All right, I will use my action to dash up to it, and then bonus action attack with Bloodstain. That's a natural 20. Yes, I am going to blood surge this bitch, as well as Rite of Elemental Mastery. All right, you ready for this, guys? I'm going to spend 3 hit dice for this, and it's doubled. So 38 on top of that.
So 38, 50, 55, 54, 56 damage.
And also the Elemental Mastery is doubled as well.
Okay.
Yep. So I get to regain all that as temporary hit. Woo.
Wait, you get like 50 as imp?
That's what Bloodstain does.
That's what Bloodstain does.
Wait, crap. I completely forgot that we gained the temporary hit dice
Oh, same.
Yeah,
from
it was
the
8
other
from
guys.
like an
Yeah,
It
inspiring
was
reader.
8. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's good to know.
Azir.
Well, I did have my action hold since then. I didn't know what it was. Is it floating in the air right now?
It's just sitting on the ground.
With I guess with that that held action that I had, I would like to erupting strike that thing, erupting earth it.
Go for it.
See if it does anything. It needs to make a, I believe it's a dex save. Yes, it's dexterity saving throw.
Okay, it fails.
Okay, and the entirety around it is now difficult terrain, so if it tries to move or float or however the fuck this thing works, it's going to work on that. Right, I need to take away that 3. As he's just staring just around him and just hearing like all the screams. And at this point, he is just going to, let's see, dash, and bonus action, I'm going to time strike it.
Okay.
Okay, where is time strike? Is this still with advantage because of the Bar's Theory Fire?
Yep,
18.
that will hit.
7 force damage.
All right.
It's still nothing
How's
really
it
coming
looking?
out of him, just empty. He still looks fucking empty.
It looks pretty good. On its turn, a wave of energy is unleashed on everyone. All your guys' buffs, temporary hit points are now gone.
God damn it.
Fucker.
Question: does that also
that-
mean Zay?
Yes, it means everyone.
Does that also mean mirror image and everything else?
Everything.
God damn it.
Sorry, man.
Shillelagh, I take it as well.
Everything. Anything that helps you out in any way is gone.
I mean, my weapon's still there at least, though,
Oh
right?
fuck!
Yeah,
I haven't got the blessing
you're-
anymore either. Shit.
Your weapon is there.
Okay.
It's just
I lost
anything
my
that,
sense of good and evil. No.
because this creature is smart enough to know exactly what you guys are doing.
What about my ability to see a few seconds into the future?
Is that a buff of some kind?
It's a concentration.
That would be gone as well.
Okay.
I also assume with this, the Shadow's Blessing is just completely gone after everything.
That actually stays. That's the only thing that actually stays with you. It's then gonna strike out, and that is a 15 on everyone.
Miss.
Miss.
Yep.
Miss.
Does it still have disadvantage from Azir's vicious
No.
mockery?
No, that only gives it like movement. From...
Right, so that would be a 10.
Hit.
Disadvantage is it would be at disadvantage, so this is a 10 now.
That misses.
Oh, okay, miss.
That's its turn. Bar.
Okay. He's gonna put a hand on his chest, play the flute, and cast his Cure Wounds at 3rd level to the flute. Because I've never used that. Here we go. Okay. That's my action. As a bonus action, let's have a look. Nope. Nope. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
By the way, my miasma is technically a debuff, not a buff, so is that still up?
If it's anything that is a buff, it's gone. So debuffs stay.
Sweet, okay, so he can make a con save at the end of his turn.
He fails. Unless that was already taking effect.
Well, he just has his movement speed's reduced and he has disadvantage against me.
So now comes lair actions.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's what it's gonna do. Milos, go ahead. Milos, Song, and Azir, give me intelligence saving throws.
Oh fuck me! Why am I so bad?
Azir pass. Milos is a fail.
I feel like that should be the other way around for me and Malos right now.
And then I need one for Song. Oh,
You can always fail if you want. Oh, sorry, Song.
Yeah.
Nat 20!
okay. So Milos, you take 12 points of psychic damage.
Fuck.
And suddenly you are grappled by this form of red hand that's just grabbing onto you. And you hear as you see these faces begin to form all around you. Jace? It is your turn, Jace.
Sorry, I was chewing on food.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I will run up to it and make an attack with my rapier.
Go for it. That will hit.
Okay, sweet. Oh, did is it not
And then
showing the damage?
You just press the rapier button. And the chat. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
7 Pearson.
Alright, so that's 7 piercing plus the radiant soul damage, which is 6 radiant.
Okay.
And yeah, okay. I think that's everything.
Enemy return. It's going to use 3 of its points. I need. It does not have disadvantage on this attack. So that is 17 on everyone.
Ah,
Miss.
fuck. That hits.
That's
a
is
hit.
my AC, so that will hit me.
This is also counted for the Lord of Eyes.
Oh, yeah, that hits him.
Okay, so that is 20 bludgeoning damage.
Oh God.
20.
Yep, 20 bludgeoning damage. And that's it for its legendaries. Song?
All right, Song is going to bonus action reapply Hex. God damn it.
That's a debuff, so that's still up.
Oh, that's
Actually,
still
no.
up?
No, because that was a concentrate as well, so. Damn.
He hasn't. Oh, he needs to make that save, by the way. Oh, yep, he fails. Okay, so bonus action reapply Hex. Action, he's going to. He's starting to think that getting close is a bad idea, so he's going to back up and fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at it.
Okay.
23, 26.
23 into 26, those both will hit.
Sweet. So it takes 27 plus 11, 38 damage.
You begin to see now cracks starting to form in the base.
So about half health, you say?
Who knows? That's it for Song. Alos. Currently, you are now effectively restrained.
Let's see. Is there anything I can do? Fucker really does want me to get near him. Let's see. Anything I can do? I guess the only thing I can do is try to break free. So it would be athletics.
Yes.
Oh my Christ! I'm getting really pissed with this. 3 sessions in a row.
You're stuck in this restrain. Anything you want to do other than
I'm getting really Malice is like fucking cursed. I swear to God. No, I can't do anything else. Someone free me.
Calathar?
All right. I will bonus action, hardened ward action, take 2 attacks against this creature.
Mm-hmm.
11 and 22.
11 will. Well, technically the fairy fire's still up.
Oh, so 15 and 22.
So yeah, both of those hit.
And you know what? Why not? I'm going to blood surge again. Spend 2 hit dice. 21 fire damage on top of that.
All right. Suddenly, the orb vanishes.
Oh God, no! Did it like shatter or just poofed?
It just poofed.
Oh, okay, maybe there's hope. Oh, that's my turn.
Ozir.
Someone free me. Help me, senpai.
Oh, we're no longer in combat?
You're still in combat.
I'm just seeing how far away Malice is from me. He would. That's 30 exactly. Wow, that's nice. He would just stare just at you as you're being dragged down into the abyss, and then going to recite as he like points like his shark still at you, and then he's just going to recite like a little verb: "Blood of dragons, heart of man, the shoot we may bring may lead ruin to this land. Hope never falters, guaranteed to fail. Our past transgressions and the road to a happy trail, as neither man nor demon shall surrender to fear. However, fear when the dragon drops his tears," as he slams both of the spears into the fucking abyss creatures attacking you.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Shark Steel to try and get him out of the binds. So
Go for it.
launch. 22.
That will hit.
4 and 3 cold damage.
It releases the grip from you, Milos.
Oh, thank you.
As he then, like as a bonus action, grasps your hand, and then at a second level, he's gonna cast healing. What is it? What's the bonus one? Healing word?
Healing word.
Yeah, he's gonna level 2 healing word you.
It does
So-
want me to get near it, I can tell that much.
That's and that's my turn.
Okay.
I need to take away 2.
Suddenly, forming all around you guys, you see these humanoid figures appear, and they scream out as these tentacles begin to form around. You see this creature begin forming around.
Huh?
Okay.
Alright then.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Ooh,
Top of the
actually,
round.
question
Bar.
real quick.
Yes.
Song has hex on it, so he should know whether it's still alive, right?
It. Let me check what hex exactly does.
I believe it lets you know its location within like a mile radius.
That's Hunter's Mark.
Oh.
It is currently still concentrated on it, so it's possible that it's still alive, but he does not know the exact location.
Sure, that's fine. Cool.
So he knows it's still out there. Okay. So, Bar, is your turn.
Yes. Okay. So he'll move forth and he'll bonus action. Okay. Bonus action. Inspired Chase. I may not have known you long, but your power is evident. Help us. And he will then also put his hand on his chest and give himself some love.
Give yourself a pat on the shoulder. Tell you did a good job.
Jace.
It's my turn.
You are
So-
inspired.
Oh, cool. So there's how many of these creatures? 4 by count? Sorry, I've got my
There's about
character
5.
sheet and like everything all over. Okay. Hmm. I will attempt to mind thrust the one closest to me, so this one.
It fails its save.
Alright.
As it screams out in pain, it's still up, but it's looking pretty bad.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I will. Actually, wait, I didn't spend any side points on that. So, alright, yep, that's. I guess I'll just back away a little closer to everyone else, and
All right.
that'll be my turn. I don't think my radiant damage applies to mind thrust.
Is it
Oh no, it's just with an attack. Okay,
with an attack? Then yeah, it does apply.
so an extra 6
You
radiant
see,
damage.
with the radiant forming around it, it screams out even more in pain. It's kind of
I will use my telepathy to let everyone know that I believe they are weak to radiant damage.
Oh shit, that one's moving up to me. Crap baskets.
I will use my reaction for protection if it's attacking them. Azir.
Azir,
Okay.
this is where we start getting nat 20s on every attack.
So, 2 attacks onto Azir. That is a 10. That is a 17.
17 is
I'll
my
use my
AC, so.
reaction on the 17.
Okay.
So, what happened? What did you do, Milos? I didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm using protection for the 17.
That's the ring.
No, my protection fighting style.
Ah, okay. So that imposes disadvantage. Okay, that's still 17.
Ah, shit. I tried.
Nah, it's the thought that matters.
So you take four bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and your maximum hit points are dropped by 4.
Okay, so I lose 4, and then I lose 4 maximum HP.
Yep. Remember
Groovy.
to note down your max.
Yeah, no, I know what my max is at the moment,
Okay.
so that's shit.
2 attacks onto the Lord of Eyes. That is a 6 and a 14.
The 14 just barely hits.
Okay, that is 6 damage.
Lord of Eyes is unconscious.
Yep.
Ooh, no! I will use my reaction to heal him with his own blood.
Okay, you can.
That sounds horrifying.
You
As,
regain 5 hit points.
His blood begins to heal him back up. That'll be their guys' turn. Song.
Oh, sorry, that's me. So Song is going to blast at this guy. Well, he'll probably have to move around. So 5, 10, 15. Does he have a good line of sight from here to shoot the guy attacking his ear?
Yes.
Okay, he will double Eldritch Blast the fool. 22 and 26. Holy crap, why can't these be my rolls?
Those both will hit.
Song's been like a beast for like the past couple of sessions.
I legit
Yeah,
hate Song. He
that's
always
still
like
my
one-ups
roll.
me. I'm kidding. So that's like 17 to force damage.
Yeah. Anything else
And
on them, dude?
He'll just keep moving to here.
Okay. Milos.
Hearing what you said about the radiant damage, my weapon will begin to burst with radiant magic as I will use divine favor.
Okay.
And I will attack this guy in front of me and Azir.
Go for it. Those both will hit.
And then I get to add +4 to both of those, or 1d4 to both. So 5 radiant.
Okay. It is effectively slain, and as you kill it, suddenly you see these bodies begin to drag it back down.
And then I will right there, right next to Jace.
Yes.
Yes.
You called.
Calathar.
All right. So, seeing these 3 guys closing in and this one loser attacking Lord of Eyes, I will hold up my fist as it burns with
Oh.
bloody energy. Oh,
Lord
what?
of Eyes' maximum HP is decreased by 6.
Okay.
Keep note of that.
So sweet. Okay. And then as my fist is bloody, I'll punch the ground, and as I do, fiery talons of blood appear around these 3 creatures here and are going to attempt to restrain them. They
Okay.
need to make strength saving throws.
That's a natural 20. That is a
Boo!
fail, and that is a fail.
Okay, so the 2 that failed are restrained. They take 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay, so these 2 are the hearts are effectively.
Oh wait, no,
Restrained?
that is. Never mind, that's wrong. It's only a 10-foot radius. So undo that. It was what I thought. I thought it was a wider area. In that case, I suppose I will run over here. Oh, damn it. Too far away. Okay. And I will just attack this guy with 3 attacks from Bloodstain.
All right.
17, 17, 26.
Those will hit.
All right. So it takes all that damage. And the right is fire damage.
Yeah, effectively dies as you kill it off.
And Lord of
Oh,
Eyes
that
will attempt to
damage.
attack the creature that has almost killed him.
Okay.
Oh, that's
That
a
will
10.
be a miss.
Yep. He can't really run away without getting hurt. Okay, he'll stay there.
Azir.
Oh, I have a lot of options to do right now. Shit. So, which one of these is restrained at the moment? Like,
None of them are. It was accident.
Okay.
Misread, pretty much.
Shit. Oh, shitty shit. He is then going to go up to Jace, and at a first level, he's going to give him Cure Wounds for 6 beautiful healing.
Also, did Song take the 20 damage from that one attack, or no?
You didn't say he took damage. He rolled like a 24 on that save.
I get a whole 6.
Right,
Well,
right, right.
I rolled like 20 something, and I still took damage from it. So
Oh, he did? Okay, so he needs to take 20 damage.
Remember the attack roll on everyone? I think it was
oh,
17.
okay, yeah, no, it was like the 17 or something like
Uh,
that.
I
his,
don't know.
His AC is 18.
Right. Okay. Then never mind.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. If that's the case, then. Yeah, no, I'm going to bonus action and I'm going to time strike that one to the left of that sweat.
This one right here.
Yep, because of that, for a 12.
12. That will be a miss.
Great.
As the bones form around it and take the impact.
Yeah, no, as that just happens, he just looks at Jace, just gives him like a little solemn nod. That's just gonna be him. He's still weirded out how to feel about him right now.
Okay.
Oh, he's a small boy now.
Fair enough.
Apparently, he's my dad.
The orb reforms.
I'm proud of you, son.
Good job, son.
Job's done.
Jobs. Oh my god, that was perfect.
Jace, go ahead and give me a. Let me see. I need to check this ability. It's going to use Dominate Person on you. I need you to go ahead and give me a Wisdom saving throw.
No! You have a +2
Oh.
from Mallows.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
so-
it for me.
Oh, this is gonna be perfect. if this works.
26.
You succeed, as you are not dominated by the creature.
That would have been perfect if you got controlled and then just killed me right there. Wow. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Bar.
I would have traumatized myself.
Okay. Bar's gonna move 20, 30 feet over here. Gonna again cast Fairy Fire on it.
It automatically fails.
Okay.
You can see that it still has cracks,
Alright.
and it's definitely much bigger this time.
Oh,
The cracks are bigger?
Yeah, the orb.
Oh, the orb's bigger.
I'm saying
The cracks on
in
the
the
orbs.
center,
Okay.
has been growing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's it for now.
All right.
Actually, healing
Gonna
word
use
to Azir. Sorry. No, I've already used a
Okay.
spell. Never mind.
Healing words is a bonus action.
Yeah, but it's still a spell.
Yeah, you can't use like 2 spells.
No.
What spell did you use first, Sam?
Fairy
Fire?
Fire.
Yeah. Okay. It's gonna use its ability. That is a 9 on everyone. I don't think that hits anyone.
No.
No.
Damn. All right,
Sad DM is sad.
Jace.
Yep, I'm checking what I want to do right now. Okay. So first things first, I will use a Mind Thrust on the creature over here.
It fails, and it is now effectively dead.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that's 15 damage total.
Did these creatures? No, they do not bleed. Sort of like how those creatures that you fought beforehand, leading up to this. When you strike at them, nothing but stars appear. That suddenly turn into bone before dropping into this field of humanoid creatures.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Well, I tried to help you, Azir. Sorry.
and no, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Okay. All right, yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. All good?
Yep.
All
Okay.
right.
Yep. That's it.
It's going to use
Sorry,
its
I'm
action
doing
to
some
run to bar. Can't do anything, but it is going to make the other one's going to make 2 attacks on the Lord of Eyes.
God damn it.
That is an 18 and a 10.
18 hits.
Okay, 3 bludgeoning damage, and its
Ooh.
health is reduced again, maximum by 3. So
Okay.
right now, from its original, it's at -9 maximum.
Yep.
Okay. Song.
So the cracks are
Where the
getting
fuck is
bigger.
Saul? Why is Saul go way over there?
Yo, his strategy is you don't need healing if you don't get hurt.
That's fair.
So you said the cracks are bigger. Does it look like they were only enlarged because the creature enlarged, or like somehow the damage is spreading throughout it?
The damage is beginning to spread throughout it.
Okay. In that case, he's still hexed, by the way, right?
Yes.
All right. In that case, he's only going to fire a single Eldritch Blast at it. He's starting to get a little nervous. 19.
That will hit. As the cracks begin getting bigger.
Does it look like his power is shattered or just
No. It's getting to that point, but it's still barely holding on.
And that's actually Song will use his second Eldritch Blast against the creature attacking Lord of Ice. Ooh, wait, no, actually, he's gonna hold on.
Okay.
That's his turn, sorry.
Milos.
I'm going to charge at it and attack with the blade. Oh, whoops, they mean jump into it. I'm worried.
22, that will hit. At 21, that will hit.
Do I want to use it now?
It's still forming together, but there are cracks. The cracks are. This orb is about 20 feet in diameter. The cracks are like 10. So it's like half.
All right. Yeah, everyone be careful. Don't attack this thing if you can help it.
Got it.
Milos. Calathar.
Question. I will I will request his lordship. Hey, try something a little different. Just try to like nibble a piece of this flesh off. And I'm going to watch the orb to see if it reacts to this creature taking damage.
Okay.
Does his lordship need to make an attack roll for that? He's just
Yes.
Okay. Nah, God damn it!
9.
Yes.
As you strike, Lord of Ice strikes it. It misses that nibble, so it can't can't really gauge.
Okay. In that case, I will. Let's see. How far is this creature from me? Sweet. I will run over and I will attempt to deal non-lethal damage to it.
Okay.
With just like butting it in the with the stick part of my Kusarigama.
Mhm.
Oh my God! Why does it have to be a natural 20?
Okay.
So
Everyone make investigation then.
Investigation.
Yep.
My best stat.
21.
and so essentially, I was basically
Nat
trying to do
one.
like 1 hit point.
Wait.
Wow.
Okay.
Look away.
Look away. Would you like to make an investigation, Bar, or?
Oh, I'll also do song. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm horrible at controlling 2 characters.
No, it's okay, man.
20. Oh, 15. Sorry. I saw it out of the corner
I've
of my eye.
never
and
seen
thought it was
someone's
25.
home speed dash so
How-
quick.
Calathar and Jace, you do notice that when you hurt that creature, it also hurts the orb,
I'm
Alright,
going
guys.
to.
as the cracks are slowly
Yeah.
increasing.
I'll
Guys,
tell
don't-
everyone via telepathy. The
Oh.
creatures are connected to the orb. Damaging the creatures damages the orb.
Can I use my second attack to try to grapple this creature, and then my third attack to attempt to push it to the ground and pin it?
You may. That is an athletics.
Here we go, guys. You ready to see a -2? Okay.
Hey, welcome to
No.
the Zero Club.
That is a 9 and an 18. No, you're not unable. You're unable to bring it down.
Sick, tight. Okay, that's my turn.
4 for strength.
That is my disappointing turn. I had 1 observation and failed everything else.
Okay.
Azir.
Well, that was a whole lot of shit I just witnessed just then.
I believe in you, buddy.
I don't know what to do.
This is so nerve-wracking.
I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry.
You could try healing the Lord of Ice.
Or yourself.
He is then just go. At this point, he is just going to. Let's see how much of the feet on there. I'm so sorry. There's so much shit happening right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you guys.
He's going to move around about here, and as a bonus action, he's going to Healing Word, the Lord of Eyes, at a 2nd level.
All right.
Buddy.
As he just looks at it, still kind of creeped out by the entire entity of like the Lord of Eyes.
But then you see what's beneath you and realize that the Lord of Ice isn't that bad.
Lord of Ice squawks at you happily. Still sounds like he's screaming at you.
Yeah, it's more just like blood gargles at this point. At that point, he just turns at the orb, and let's say, "I don't care if I die today, but for you, I'm willing to sacrifice everything to make sure that some abomination like you is never going to appear in this world again." As he conjures all his might into like both the spears, and he's going to be holding a action
Okay.
for when that thing does something.
I need Song to go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Come on, buddy. Show me up like you have been the whole time. Oh my god, yes!
Perfect.
We fucking jinxed it. We fucking
Boop.
jinxed it.
Boop. It switches positions.
Oh, hi, guys!
Huh? Nope. Sort of like how earlier Jay and Milo swapped positions.
They
It
know my name
appears-
now.
Oh yeah, Jace and Milo swapped positions. So can this creature. Bar.
Right. I'm glad it's done that.
I'm not.
Yeah, no, me either. That was sarcasm. I'm gonna move 30 feet. No, I'm going to look at the creature and then, like, for the first time seeing it, like, jump. Ugh, you ugly bastard, and viciously mock it.
It fails. You can see
Okay.
it stares at you and sort of just taken back.
Okay, then I'm gonna attempt to run away from it. So.
And it sort of looks at itself
Yeah.
and sort of sits there.
Does it eat itself and die?
It just stared at
Okay,
itself now.
All right, I'll
So
run
just-
away. I'll run away from it.
It is not taking an attack of opportunity.
All right, even better.
Jace.
And then
Oh,
that's
that's-
a bonus action. I'll Healing Word as
I
it.
heard my name.
Alright. Azir.
I'll shout out as I hear your bar running. I'll be like, everyone, if you can get them to gather around me, I can pin them down. That way they won't hurt us and we can focus on the orb without risking breaking it.
Alright, Azir, you get 8 healing.
Okay, he kind of just like stares at like Bar just a little bit and just like confusion a little bit.
Jace, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. Let me check something.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
Because not only do we have to kill it by using that one attack.
Hello. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we still hear.
Yeah. So the power just cut off in my house.
Oh, okay.
I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
And tell me what it gets.
Someone's breathing really heavy into their mic.
Sorry, that's probably me because I'm using my phone now.
25.
It got a 25.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, shit. All right. In that case, I'll just mind thrust one of the creatures.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Go ahead and mute yourself so that way it doesn't like
Yeah,
breathe in.
that's what I was.
Not trying to be mean or anything. It's just that way it doesn't like.
You're fine. Yeah. No, I agree.
That is a fail. That creature looks almost dead near the Lord of Eyes. At this turn, they're both suddenly gonna sink into it, and you can see that the cracks begin to repair itself.
With my hold action, I would like to throw Shark Steel at the fucking thing.
Which one?
The one next to the Lord of the Eyes in
Okay,
Califar.
Go for it.
24.
That hits it. That's an hit.
4 bludgeoning and 3 cold damage.
That thing gets destroyed, so it does not get this. Alright. It looks really. It doesn't look fully repaired, but the marks are still at like 11 inches. So it's a 20 feet orb. The cracks are about 11 feet. Song, sorry. I skipped him completely.
That's okay. I can't see the initiative. All right. So Song's gonna play it safe. He's just going to fire. I'm pretty sure this guy's still 120 feet, within 120 feet, right?
Yeah, he is.
Sweet. All right. So he's gonna fire one Eldritch Blast and just kind of fire the other one randomly into the ground.
Okay.
22, 18 total damage.
That will hit. You can see that the cracks are now at 13 feet.
Mm,
And Song's gonna keep backing up.
Milos.
now here's a question: can I turn the short sword into a longbow?
Good try.
I want to see if I can try, since I notice it's trying to get away from me.
Go ahead and make a d20. Just roll a d20. Nine. Okay.
Can I add my inspiration?
You may.
Ah,
It transforms into a longbow.
oh, thank God. And I will shoot 2 lightning arrows at it.
Okay.
Since I see it's trying to keep away from me. So 21.
It's going to
25.
use its reaction to use Ironhide, and both of those miss.
A 25 misses?
Right, Fairy Fire.
Yeah.
So both those hit. Yeah.
All right. And I need to add my radiant.
Okay.
God, Malice, why do you suck?
All right. You can see now the cracks are at 15.
All right.
Calathar.
All right. I will just reach out. Actually, no. I think his ear healed. Yeah, he did. Okay, well, I won't do that. Man, what do I do? This creature looks like it's about ready to burst, but I can't damage it. Ah!
The struggle, man.
All right. Oh, but if the creatures come back out and I attack them, it's the same as attacking it. Oh my god!
We started off all happy today. We had a fucking WWE wrestling match, and now we're in hell.
All right, you know what? I will just cast Rite of Frenzied Locomotion as my action. That way I feel like I'm doing something productive.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, this is the happy part of the session.
Let's see. Here we go. We'll say that's that. And then with my 40 feet movement speed, I don't really want to get... I will just position myself to where I'm kind of in the middle of everyone. So I'll get like right here, I believe. And Lord of Eye is going to see if he gets his amazing fire powers back. He does.
Let's shoot a fireball at it.
And kill it, and then we're all screwed. Hooray! That's my character, guys. Hope you liked him. And Lord of Eyes is... Actually, he's going to stay close there. He'll move there. That's my turn.
Okay. End of turn, it's going to use its legendary. That is 11 on everyone.
Yeah,
Yes.
misses.
Miss.
Fucking shit, man. Now I'm the one that's rolling bad.
You guys die.
Azir.
I mean, that used to be my AC, 11, but...
Azir.
Okay, so you said it was like 15 inches now. The cracks all over the orb.
Yeah, I said they were 15 feet, and it's a 20-foot orb.
You know what could be really nice for me right now? And that's 20.
Yeah, the cracks are at 15. The orb itself is 20.
Okay, I would go over here to pick up Shark Steel.
Okay.
And we saw that hitting the ground as well was something that damaged this thing as well.
You have not tried that.
Shit. The bonus action, he's going to shillelagh Shark Steel. And then as he like pierces it into the ground, either way, whatever happens, this nightmare can finally end as he pierces it into like the ground to see if it can do anything.
Make an attack roll. 12.
That is
hit. Roll damage.
11.
Okay, it's now at 18. And you can see that it's barely up.
Oh, shit.
All right. Moment of truth, guys.
Who's after Azir?
I believe it's me.
I think it's the ball.
The balls.
Oh, okay.
All's turn.
Yeah, it's gonna use this again. A 24 on everyone.
Yeah, that hits.
Have a sneaking suspicion that might hit me.
Okay. So, that is 25 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Woo! I think I have those temporary hit points.
and then 41.
Does that outright kill?
With that, I am now at -5.
So-
Lord of Eyes, it was 20. No, that only puts him under by like 6. And I will use my reaction to... Wait, Azir goes out? Unconscious?
I'm down. D falls down. Just
Damn
happy.
it, wait, so far away.
And he just goes, "Goodbye, die in peace."
Alright. Bar.
Ooh.
I guess I'll use my... Sorry, roll 20 kicked me out. I'll use my reaction to heal Lord of Eyes as he goes unconscious.
Priorities.
Azir's too far away, man.
Yeah,
Stay far
well, you
away.
said it. Priorities. Be third
We have an
level,
ancient demon lord to seal right here, so priorities.
third level kill wounds on himself.
Alright. Alright, get that much health. Anything else you want to do, Bar?
Come 5 feet closer and bonus action inspire is there. And so yeah. Brother, your
Can you
time is not
inspire me in
up.
death saving throws?
It's a saving
Sorry.
throw.
Give-
Yeah.
You can't give.
Yeah, so I didn't mean to interrupt your speech. I just was actually
That's
curious.
fine. You know what? He says, "Fuck you, Azir. Fuck off."
Help me, because I could probably kill it this next turn.
By the way, he will inspire Azir to get up again.
Okay. Somewhere in your sleep, Azir, you hear Bar call out to you.
Just calls
So-
out, and then what he just says is, "You a bitch."
You is a bitch. Okay, Jace.
Little bitch, bet you can't get up.
Bitch ass Dragonborn.
Jace.
Okay. First, I'm going to activate my danger sense.
Don't attack it.
Okay.
Be a few seconds into the future, and I can't be surprised. The other effects don't really matter because
Yeah.
they're the combat effects. But yeah, I can see a few seconds in the future now. The second thing I'm gonna
You
do
see,
is use my healing on Azir.
can you do that from which healing are you using?
It's the racial healing. I don't have my computer up, so I'm trying
That's
to
a touch-based
check
thing.
on right now.
That's a touch based thing though.
Am I close enough to walk up to him and do it? Am I close
You're
enough to
like
walk?
45 feet away from
You're
me.
40 feet. Are you gonna use Step of the Nomad? I'm guessing.
I would get. Yeah, I can just use Step of the Nomad.
All right.
Or-
Then you're gonna do your healing hand.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he gets 6 HP. My level.
Okay.
And after that, I'm just going to be watching the orb, and whoa! Sorry, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm hearing it. That's why I'm trying to hurry this up. So if my power does cuts out, we're
Yeah.
still.
So okay, just to let you know, if while looking a few seconds into the future, I will give Mallow constant updates on whether the next attack
You
will
see
be the last one
two
needed.
futures. One,
Fuck.
everyone dies,
Or-
and one, everyone survives. Those are the two things you see.
Fucking orb. All right, that's my turn.
Song.
Song will. So the only people that look hurt pretty much are Jason, Azir.
And my
Everyone's sort of hurt.
Okay. Let me quickly read Song's thing. Let's see. Because healing light, what does it do? Pool of d6s that you can spend. You can heal one creature. Okay. So how bad does Malos look?
I'm at 16 health.
Okay. So he will use 3 points of as healing light on you, Malos. You regain. Oh my god, that's only 9 hit points. As that's his bonus action, and for his action, he will use his own healing hands on you. So he walks up to you and heals you for 12. No, 11 hit points.
11.
Yes. And that's Song's turn.
Milos.
This ends now as I draw my bow and attempt to strike it down.
Okay.
Please give me an at 20 on these 2 hits.
Are you gonna
24.
supercharge?
19. I will use the second attack or the first attack for the lightning or the supercharge.
Supercharge. Okay. Then go ahead and
I will
roll
use
your
the
supercharge.
Divine Smite on top of that supercharge.
All right.
So first the supercharge is what, 5d8?
It's 5d8. Just go ahead and roll it. I know which ones are which.
That's for the first one, and then here comes the Divine Smite on top of it.
Divine Smite only works on melee attacks.
Melee attacks, yeah.
Oh, it does?
So that is 39 damage. And with that, as you draw your second hit, deal your 9. Nah, I'm just fucking with you guys. How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Yes! With all my energy, drawing onto the planes of the elemental planes, aim my shot as I let go. This swerve of fire, lightning, ice, and water and earth swerves around this lightning arrow as it pierces right through the orb, shattering it.
As you fire that, it hits the orb. The orb begins to shatter and fall, but then
You cut out.
I think we just lost Will. I think the thunderstorm just took him.
No.
As he
First
hits
attack.
it,
The first
it
attack did 40.
emerges and it comes back completely unharmed.
The first attack did 40, not 30, right?
The first attack did 30.
28 plus
28.
13.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stop.
yeah.
Stop.
No, that was the first attack, the one that you used the supercharge on.
Yeah.
So we hope that that first one was enough, and the second attack doesn't do anything.
We might have lost Will. Fuck.
Yeah. I think
What
we
will
did.
happen to our warriors next? Find out next time.
Oh,
Which
Dragon Ball
It's
Z.
also very likely that I will end up cutting out as well. Because me and him only live like 30 minutes away from each other. So.
Oh, fucking, it's there, dudes. It, like, and knowing that, it's gonna be like a Dragon Ball Z thing, but then it's gonna be like the preview, it's gonna say fucking DC001 defeated.
Alright, then I just saw Will. You hear
This is
Will?
going to say game over.
Billy?
Hello?
He's there, but very robot-y.
Yeah. Billy, just type it.
Cypress,
He's
your
probably
final
saying
will.
to us, you guys are really roboty.
That, or he's like, you fucked it up, you're all dead.
You hear Will?
He's typing, so. What a place to, like, stop right there as the fucking bow hits.
So that means we captured it, right? We succeeded.
Yeah.
We sealed it.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Fucking nature.
Fuck nature.
Hey, don't
Fuck.
talk about Azir's mother like that.
Yeah, Mother Nature.
I was really hoping that like the danger sense thing would allow me to look at the next attack to tell everyone like, don't attack it. The next attack's gonna kill it. Or
That's why I worried so hard when it was like, okay, like it's got like what 13 inches of diameter. It's like it might need another push before we actually do this. So I was like, fuck it, might as well go out with Shark still.
5d8's a lot of damage.
And we have to end on that cliffhanger.
yeah, even my connection's just like jumping between regular connection and then like 500 ping. 700
You sound
ping.
better than how you was like earlier. Are you like back on your PC? Or are you still on your phone?
Yeah. I'm back on my PC. I rebooted it.
Yeah.
After that, we level up, right?
Oh, alright.
Well,
Yeah, I
now-
hope so.
We're only like 4.5k away.
Seems
So
like
we just,
really
like-
ping.
We like super like leveled up like only just like recently, like a session or two ago. So I feel like we're leveling up crazy.
I don't know
amounts.
about you all, but I haven't leveled up a single time this campaign.
Hey, that's what happens whenever you defeat an actual god and a bunch of.
Well, that's all right. We've defeated about like 3 of them now at this point. So like,
Really?
oh, well, we're level 7.
Yes!
Yay! Only after we take a long rest,
I
though.
totally thought we were level 5.
Oh wow! Seriously?
Oh, did you think we was level 5 throughout that entire game?
Yeah.
Fuck, that just reminded me. I still need to decide what the fuck I'm going to be in your campaign as well. Like what my archetype's
Oh no,
gonna be.
I did give myself magical secrets. Never mind. Okay, it's okay.
Okay. So
Oh,
let me tell you all the story of a campaign that me and Billy or William, whatever you'd like to call him, were a part of. Which this is why I need a metal chest that weighs 300 pounds, no less. It doesn't matter if it's empty or not, as long as it weighs 300 pounds. So our party was traveling along a trail, heading toward a town to find a boss, and on our travels, we came across these weird-looking motherfuckers. Like, that's all I can remember about them, is they were really weird-looking, and they were carrying this iron chest with, like, between all of them. We ended up killing all the guys, and we picked up the iron chest, and we looked inside. There was some red ball in
Oh,
it,
whoops.
and I
Why
decided.
is it not showing up? There we go. I don't know why it's not showing up.
I decided to take the metal chest with us. So I pick up the chest, we go to town, we sneak around the town, we find the boss. The boss ends up being at the bottom of this pit, sleeping. I have the brilliant idea of dropping the chest on it. But
Like a
before
giant comical-sized anvil.
Yeah, pretty much, like a 300-pound iron chest. And but before I actually drop it, I'm like, wait, how can I do more damage with this? So my character was a rogue wizard, right? So I stood on top of the chest to give it the finesse property so I could sneak attack it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And my archetype was assassin. And it
yeah,
was asleep.
Instacrit, lovely.
So,
Please tell me you one-shot the boss with this chest.
oh yeah, we one-shot that boss like crazy. So we drop the chest. At the very last split second, I jump off the chest and use Feather Fall, so I take 0 damage. And we slam the chest into the boss. We then entered a hour-and-a-half long physics session to figure out at what force the chest would impact the boss and how much damage it would do converted into, force. After that hour and a half, effectively it became 18d10 plus my sneak attack damage, and then the 18d10 was doubled because of assassinate. And so were the d6.
That's just fucking disgusting.
So in the end, in one shot to the boss, we ended up dealing 273 damage, and it was toast.
Only 273 out of 26 D10 and however many D6s?
I don't want to hear that from you, Ayla, after you did 100 to fucking Pazriel when we were fighting him.
It was 146, okay.
Oh, excuse me about that. Only 146.
No, that just seems really low for that much dice. Did you have really bad rolls?
Dropping Wild Coyote style a fucking anvil on this boss as his head just turns into red paste on the ground.
That's pretty cool.
I imagine it
I'm pretty
was falling
sure I
down
got
so
a bunch
hard.
of ones.
Oh, that would make sense then, because yeah, the average should be 300 something.
Yeah, I don't remember what the sneak attack damage was, but the
What
damage
level
from
of a
the
rogue
D10
were you?
207. At the time, I believe I was level 13, and I only had 3 levels in wizard. So it was a 10th
Alright.
level rogue.
So you had 26 D10, right?
Yep, 26 D10 plus sneak attack.
I love that you're doing the math on this.
And you were level 13 rogue, so that's
Level 13
10.
rogue wizard, 3 levels into wizard, so
okay. Well, that doesn't
would
matter
be
for this
level 10
calculation.
rogue. So
So
5d6. So
10d6.
10d6 total, yeah.
Okay, let's see what the average for this is. Oh, really? That's it? Okay, I guess that was okay.
Sounds super disappointed about that.
Only 146 and a half. Oh no, I typed it in wrong. Never mind. I was like, that seems stupid low. I
Yeah.
typed in 1d6.
Haha.
178 is average.
Rolled pretty well
There
then.
you go.
Fucking Christ.
Wait, how many d6 did you put in?
10.
10? Okay.
Oh, we might have Will back from the grave.
I
Oh,
have returned.
Hey.
Oh no. No, I'm
hey
kidding.
Billy. You remember
Yeah.
when we one-shot the boss with the iron chest?
Yeah. I remember
Yeah,
that.
remember?
He was just
After
telling
that-
us about this fucking Looney Tunes Wild Coyote shit with an anvil of the chest dropping like a
the
meteorite.
Yeah, I remember that.
I
That
still
is,
have the video. Yeah, I still have the video of us doing all the physics for it.
yeah, we were doing the physics for it.
I would actually love to see that because that just sounds like stupidity and that just sounds amazing.
It was so stupid but hilarious at the same time.
About like whenever Nick was calculating the hypotenuse of the triangle,
Yeah.
whenever he was casting fireballs at me.
Billy, and then after we one-shot the boss, run! Run from the bear!
Oh yeah.
Get away from Smokey
Oh.
the bear!
When the entire woods are set on fire and Smokey the Bear is a solar, it is a
Smokey the Bear.
it's a
With-
terrifying
hey, hey,
experience.
Smokey the bear with a two-handed battle axe. Gotta get that right.
That is true. That is a terrifying experience. That
Was
no
this
man.
game? Was this game run by Nick?
No.
This was run by Cole.
This sounds like something he would do.
This does
This?
sound like something you
Yeah.
would do.
Yeah, Cole was just really upset that we one-shot his boss, so he sent
Yeah.
Smokey the bear after us.
So he just decided to make a fucking demonic version of Smokey the Bear.
Yep.
I don't really know what to say about that.
That's
So-
the life of a DM.
So judging by your description, it sounds like we succeeded in our mission and we didn't fuck up.
You did not fuck up. You actually guys succeeded.
Did you
Oh,
actually succeed
by the
at
way,
something without
Yeah.
murdering?
I just want to say this. It was one hit point away.
When I hit it,
When you hit it. Yeah. One HP.
like I said, at that point, he was either gonna go, fuck it, if I die, I die. If not, it's like fucking sweet embrace.
Yeah,
Had
how-
Milos not successfully hit, that fair fire saved your guys' life. I'm serious.
So, yeah, TPK, good luck with everyone rolling new characters.
Yeah, the
mean,
fairy
it's-
fire saved you, and it was rolling like shit.
To be fair, you roll like a shit ton of like 11s and 10s, and every time I'm like, oh, glad I took that warp of fate. I would have been dead very quickly.